Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the live stream, the double watch-along, Saturday night A-League double watch-along for two monumental games. I don't know if I've been more keen for a Saturday night because we have the grand final rematch, first of all, between Sydney FC and Melbourne City. Of course, it's been a long time coming. Usually we'd see a grand final rematch early on the season, but of course, due to COVID, teams playing within their own states, that has only come until now, round 16. And then, of course, Central Coast Mariners take on Adelaide United. And you can see we've got, I'll back off here, we've got the cap, we've got the scarf in here. We're set up, we're geared up, got the shirt on, ready for this one, and very keen. But what's going on in the chat? How you guys going? How you go? How's your week been? Football state. Hey Lockie, how's it going, dude? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. It's been it's been a funny last week. It's been a funny last. I want to say 7 days, but we can include the last few weeks if you're a Mariners fan, just to put people up to speed. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to talk about what happened on Tuesday night. We all know about the refereeing debacle, and I put some videos out on it. So if you haven't checked it out, there's some videos on the YouTube channel regarding what happened. And because yeah, man, it was just insane. And again, I stand by my statement that on last Tuesday night we saw the worst refereing performance in A-League history. It was just beyond anything I've ever seen. And I mean, as I mentioned, I've been like watching the A-League forever. So that was just insane. And the reason why it hurts so much is because Mariners have been on the worst run of the unluckiest team in recent weeks. It's been absolutely just chaotic the last few weeks, man. It's been crazy. So yeah, man. But look, we're hoping to turn around here, and of course, keen to keep an eye on the Sydney Melbourne City game as well. What are we saying? Hey, Henry's in here saying, who do you think played better, Jets or Bulls? Dude, we saw a fantastic game just previously. MacArthur Bulls, Newcastle Jets. What a game! What a game! 2-2. I think MacArthur just. I think they did well to get to keep themselves in that game and not get overrun by Newcastle Jets, because Newcastle could have. For good periods, we're looking good. But I think you just have to give MacArthur for grinding out a draw there when it, you know, a weaker team, a less resilient team, probably would have lost that game. You know, Eli Babal almost scoring the winner there in the end as well. That's right, Barry. We've got a bit of a slightly different location here today. Jaden's in here. Furious George is in here. Elite Falcon. We've got the best usernames in here as well. I love it. And of course, we are only. What's the current time? We're 11 minutes away from kickoff between these two games, and of course we'll be keeping you guys updated to everything. We're reacting to everything live here. Hopefully. I mean, I'm sure we're going to see drama tonight across both games, as we saw last week we did the double watch-along last week. It was the first ever double watch-along we'd done here on the Coastwood Football YouTube channel between Melbourne Mariners, victory winning 1-0 with that late Valupale header goal at the end. That game feels like ages ago now, man. It's weird to think that's a week ago. And then, of course, MacArthur defeating Adelaide United last week as well, 4-1. So MacArthur are currently on a good run of form at the moment. They haven't lost for a little while now. So they're doing okay. Anna's is in here. Aussie Fitness is in here. Good to see some familiar faces as well. So good, guys. So good. And of course, there wasn't any Friday game last night. Was meant to be played in Brisbane and Melbourne Victory. Of course, crazy storms happening in southeast Queensland. And as well, I mean, I'm tuning in from the central coast of New South Wales. We've been copping the rain today, yesterday, the day before as well. It's just been like the east coast, I feel like it's getting hammered at the moment. So let me know, where are you guys tuning in from? And how's the weather? Hope you're doing okay. Ah, mate. Oh, Jack, come on in with the predictions. Jack, thanks for reminding me. Let's jump into the predictions. And we'd love to get your predictions right now. Let's start off with the Sydney-Melbourne City game. Drop your predictions in the chat for the Sydney-Melbourne City game. Drop your predictions in the chat right now for the Sydney-Melbourne City game. I'm sticking with the draw. I think it's a safe guess. I think it's a safe bet. Melbourne City are conceding goals like there's no tomorrow, but still they have the strongest attack in the league. But Sydney FC just at home, you just never know. I mean, Sydney FC, even though they've probably overall have been underperforming, I think in recent weeks they've been better. And I think a draw makes sense. I feel like a draw makes sense tonight for in that game. 2-2 for the City game, says Leaf Falcon. And it says 3-0 for City. That would be a convincing result. That'd be a big result for City if they could get that as well. Yeah, man. Football State's tuning in from Perth at the moment. Weather is nice in the 20s. Very good. 1-0 for City, says Jaden. Depends on who's reffing, says Furious George. Sydney win 2-0. Okay, so we're hearing some mixed predictions in the chat. Hearing some mixed predictions. Anna says, 2-1 City. And for Mariners as well, got some Mariners predictions coming in. Let's drop the predictions in the chat now for the Mariners Adelaide game. I'm hoping to come away with a draw. You just never know with Adelaide. Adelaide have played 5 home games this season. They've only won 1 out of those 5 home games, which is interesting. They're usually pretty strong at home, hey? But I'm seeing some predictions in the chat. 2-1 to Mariners. Would love it. Would be a massive 3 points for the Mariners. 1-0 to the Coast as Elite Falcon. What else are we saying here? 3-1 to the Mariners as Anis. We got 2-1 to Central Coast Mariners. I'm loving these positive Mariners predictions, man. It makes me happy. Aussie Fitness coming in with a 3-1 or 3-0 to City. So big win for City, some people are saying. 1-1 says Jaden for tonight's game. 2-1 to the Mariners again. 2-2 says Scotty. Good to see you in the chat here, Scott. Good. Okay, interesting. Not a single person so far has said an Adelaide win. So, yes, we love it. We love the positivity. And obviously, Mariners have been struggling in recent weeks to get the results and just hold on at the end of the game. So hopefully, Adelaide love pushing late in games. So we'll keep an eye on that in tonight's affair, whether we can hopefully hold on come the end. Because we know, regardless of, even if Adelaide are winning, man, they're going to come late. They don't sit back. Yeah, man. Football State says, yes, City definitely winning. Unfortunately, I can't see us winning. Interesting, Football State. Interesting, because I know you're a Sydney FC fan. I feel like if I was a Sydney FC fan, I'd have some faith in my team. And it looks like a decent team that's lining up as well. Let's jump into the lineups right now. I'm going to read them out right now. And we'll start off with the grand final rematch. The lineups for the home side, first of all, Redman in goals once again. Back four, Ryan Grant, James Donachie, Alex Wilkinson, and Chris Talbot, who we expect will probably play at left back. Armenian retro start in midfield, Caceres and Ninkovic in the number 10 roles, Cam Sober and Lafondra up the top. It was Bobo who started midweek against Western, so Bobo is relegated back to the bench. No Luciano Narsingh still. I expected him. I mean, he arrived in the country, I think, a week ago now, and we're sort of expecting maybe just to be named on the bench, but no Narsingh on the bench, but they do have the likes of Heward Bell, Bobo, Max Burgess, Costa Barbarousis, Connor O'Toole, Ben Wall, and Trent Bahagia. That's a solid bench for Sydney FC. Plenty of weapons, attacking weapons on that bench. For Melbourne City, their lineup, they are, of course, missing Aidan O'Neill, which is a bit of a big blow for them, but they do have Roston Griffiths, who we expect will probably slot into that role, or potentially Carl Jenkinson. It probably will be Roston Griffiths, which means the backline will consist of Tom Glover in goals, Carl Jenkinson, Nuno Reish, Curtis Good, Scotty Galloway. Of course, still no Scott Jamison. He is on the bench, though. The captain tonight. Curtis Good in that backline as well. In midfield, I expect, Roston Griffiths, Connor Metcalf is back, and Florian Berenguer, and of course, the front three of Jamie McLaren, Matthew Leckie, and Andrew Naboot, who are all edging closer towards the Socceroos game against Japan on March 24th. What do you guys make of those lineups? Man? Football State says, I usually would, being optimistic about Sydney's chances, would be, but we are playing the champions. And we weren't great against Western United. Yeah, man. I mean, it's always tricky against Western United, isn't it? This season, at least. Let's check the lineups for the Adelaide Mariners game, starting for the home side. Joe Gauci, Avi Lopez, Lockie Bart, Jacob Tratt is back, Ryan Kito as well. Across midfield, it'll be Stefan Mork, Josh Cavallo, and one day returns to midfield. Still no Isaias for the Reds. Lockie Brook, Goodwin start on the wings, and Ibusuki starts up the front. And they've got some attacking power on the bench with the likes of George Blackwood and Mo Toure, Zach Clough as well. So, of course, final game for Stefan Mork. I'm pretty sure that has been confirmed. He's been leaving. It was announced I feel like 2 months ago now. He was announced that he was leaving. This, I'm pretty sure, is finally his last game. They have said that now. So for the Central Coast Mariners, though, let's go. Final lineup for the night. Mark Birigidi in goals. Lewis Miller, Dan Hall, Kai Rolls, Jacob Farrell. There is only one change in this lineup. It comes up top. Midfielders Benny Nkalola, Josh Nisbet, Oli Bazanik, Nikolai Muller, and Marco Renya is the change. Coming into the starting 11 in place of Mateus Maresh to play alongside Jason Cummings. So this is maybe the strongest Mariners lineup. I think so, and especially when you look at the bench. Got good options there. The midfielders, Harry Still, Max Ballard, Noah Smith, and Ruan Tongik are the defensive options. And of course, Mateus Maresh, Cy Goddard, if we need something different in attack as well. So plenty of options, man. Henry's coming in here with his prediction saying 1-0 to the Adelaide United home side. There we go. Dean says, I'm a Mariners fan, but I feel like Adelaide will have so much thought into this game, into this gaming, I assume you mean game, thinking that it's a pride game, home grit. Yeah, dude, it's a massive event for Adelaide and the A-League as well. And Prob's a good crowd, so I'm going to say Adelaide 2-1 and Sydney 2-0. I like those predictions. I could see that happening. Well, I don't like the Adelaide one, to be fair. But teams very shortly coming out of the tunnel. And we're going to get underway with this game. Course is in here. I'm going to pronounce this. Course is in here saying we need to attack in the last 15 minutes. Boys been playing too well. Furious George says, do you believe I could make it into the first team? Dude, 100%, man. What position you playing, man? What position you playing? Striker. Please tell me you're a striker. Oh, mate, here we go. Keen for this one. We've got 100 screens in front of me. Keeping track of all the action. Glad you guys are here for it. Man. The clock, by the way, that you'll see here will be keeping up to date to the Sydney-Melbourne City game. They will roughly be at the same time, but the clock that you see will be for the Sydney-Melbourne City game. How good. Xander's in here. How's it going, Xander? I'm doing good, man. Teams are onto the fields in both games. And we are not far away from kickoff. Here we go. Looks like, hey, Xander, you're at the game for this one. Xander, the Sydney FC fan. Xander, you in Cogra for this one? It looks like the rain is holding off in Sydney, and I think in Adelaide it's been pretty nice weather by the looks of things in Adelaide as well. Jacob's in here, says, let's get the job done today, boys. Let's hope so, hey? Let's hope so. Let's go. All right. Team lineups being shown on the screen, and we are bare moments away from kickoff. Going to be reacting to both games. Got all the action ready to go here, man. I love that. Elite Falcons coming in with a low-key Turkish food is amazing. I love it. It's so random, but we love it. I was having some curry just before, actually, funny enough. Xander's at the stadium, tuning in live from the stadium. Said, got there 10 minutes ago, got some food and a beer. I'm settled. Very nice. Good to hear. Of course, the ad break in the free-to-air game. Love it. Alrighty. Here we go. All right, man. Look, after the last dramatic weeks, especially for the Mariners, I just don't know what to expect. And I'm going in, honestly, I'm not nervous at all for some reason. I'm just like if Mariners lose tonight, I'll just say, I first, oddly enough, won't be that bothered. I don't know if that's weird, but yeah, man. Yeah. Costco says, what is going on with Matt Simon? Matt Simon's been injured since the round of 32 fixture in Mudgee back in November. He's got a disc problem in his neck, I believe. And it really hasn't. It's just, I mean, how old is he now? I think he's 36 now, Matt Simon. And it's really affecting him. It's really an issue. So there's no timeline of him coming back anytime soon. But we're about to get underway here in this game. Going to get the clock underway, which will be synced up with the Sydney FC Melbourne City game, because that is the one that is on free to wear. Here we go. Let's go, lads. Let's go. Live watch along. We're underway. All right. Obviously, rain has battered the eastern coast, as I mentioned earlier. Which means maybe a slightly lower attendance for this grand final rematch. Good to see City in their away kit. McMuscle's injury out for half the season. I think it's more than half the season. I mean, we're approaching half the season now. Hey, I think there's strong talk that he's gonna miss the whole campaign, and there's question marks whether Matt Simon will play a game again for the Mariners. So I feel like those concerns are growing, and rightly so amongst the Mariners fan base now. Cows. You say pronounce cows. Put K's in front of it. I'm not sure if that makes it any easier for me, unfortunately, mate. Chaos. I'm thinking how else I could pronounce that. Is the game free today? The Sydney Melbourne City game is available on free to wear if you're in Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria. If you're in South Australia and Western Australia, the Adelaide Mariners game is on free to air. Is on free to wear, which is good how they do that for localized states. So, and it makes sense that the Sydney City game is getting broadcast for New South Wales. It's fair to say it's the bigger game. Sydney FC coming forward with an early chance. Mustafa Amini strike from outside the box goes wide. Jacob says, Monty under the pump if we lose? I still don't think so, man. I still don't think so. It's easy to look at the last month and say, yeah, well, I don't know, last few weeks and say, yeah. But, just only 3 consecutive losses. And we're in an FFA Cup within the last month. And remember, we got so much football to play. So, I'm actually still on board saying that it's... I don't think Monty's under that much pressure just yet. All right. Might be a little bit delayed. Here we go. We're getting kicked off in the Mariners Adelaide game. Might be a bit delayed with the reaction from that one just because that's being on Paramount Plus. And I know with Paramount Plus, there is a bit of a delay. And of course, as you guys know, on the YouTube live streams, there is a bit of delay. So you might see me start screaming 10 seconds or so after the action's already happened. But underway in both games here, man. So good. Steven's in here saying, Central Coast Mariners 1, Adelaide 0. I'm loving these Mariners predictions, man. I'm loving these predictions in favour of the Mariners. Person, this is a very easy question to answer, my friend. If the Jets were in an Asian Champions League final, would you support them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's the easiest question I've ever been asked, man. That's the easiest question I've ever been asked. Absolutely. In fact, that's the worst time to support them, if anything, in a Champions League final. They're not my team. It's as simple as that. Yeah, no way. Oh, look, it'd be awesome for an Australian club to make it to the Champions League final again, which might not happen for a long time. But I'm never going to support it. Any other team. Here we go. We love football. Dude, keen for this Mariners lineup and just to see how they go, man. Just to see how they go tonight against what is a decent Adelaide United side, who have been chopping and changing, especially in the back. Tonight they've got Lockie Barr and Jacob Tradd. So still no Jakobsen, no Timotheo. 4-minute delay between you and the Mariners game. I'll see if I can maybe refresh the stream so I can get that up to date. Jet support this season has been good this season. Hate to say it, but it's true, says Lee Falcon. Funnily enough, their active support has looked pretty good. There's a solid pocket of them. Football Fanatics in here says, who do you think is going to win? I'm calling draws in both games. I'm sticking with draws in both games, man. I'm saying maybe 2. Actually, I'm going to say maybe 2-2 in the Sydney Melbourne City game. I'm going to say 1-1 between Adelaide Mariners. That's my predictions. Here we go. Marcus says, change up the question. Would you rather see the Jets win the Asian Champions League 1-0 or Mariners lose an Asian Champions League final 4-5-0? 100% the second one. 100% the second one. If Mariners, dude, because just to reach, it's rare for A-League clubs to even get past the group stage. Not that many clubs even get past the group stage. To get to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, the grand final is massive. I'm still stoked that the Mariners made it to the FFA Cup final this year. Dude, even if we got, whacked in the final, I'd still be stoked that we made it that far in the Asian Champions League. So, absolutely that one. Yeah. Here we go. Sydney FC. Wouldn't hope for an Australian team to get pumped in that much. To be fair, if you made it to the Asian Champions League final, you're probably coming up against one of the strongest teams in the continent. So and you know, being realistic enough, there's other teams, there's plenty of other leagues across Asia that are higher standard than the A League at the moment. But look what the Western Sydney Wanderers did, man. Just crazy what they did. I'm having some technical issues here, guys. Just bear with me with my stream. There's nothing on your guys or the stream here, but getting the Mariners Adelaide stream, man. So currently not seeing the action for that one, but I'm working on it. Working on it as we speak. This is multitasking at its best right now. I literally have 4 screens in front of me. It's chaos. We've got it underway. Adelaide United with a strike. It's fallen here. Oh, big save to Mark Birigidi. Mark Birigidi, mate. Julian's in here, big man. How's it going, dude? I'm well, man. How are you? All right. Again, we might be a little bit delayed in the Adelaide Mariners game due to it being streamed on Paramount Plus. So apologies for that, but we'll do my best to stay as close as we possible, considering the circumstances, mate. Cagey stuff in both games so far, though. Melbourne City controlling possession in their game. Meanwhile, Adelaide United almost sneaking in. Lockie Brook with a chance. What a chance. Central Coast Mariners with a chance down the left here. Ollie Bozanic. Ooh, don't know what that was meant to be. Not much of a cross there. So in the Mariners game right now, it's a little bit behind the Sydney City clock. In the Mariners game, I'll let you know because I'm about to hit around minute. I'm hitting 6 minutes. Wait for it. In the Mariners Adelaide game, just to let you know where I'm at. I'm hitting 6 minutes right now. 6 minutes just there. 6 minutes just there. So how far are we away? You guys have to help me out here. I've just entered into 6 minutes in the Adelaide Mariners game. How close are we? How close are we? You guys are backing me up here. Everything you see is all me. So it can be a bit tricky sometimes negotiating 17 streams. Stephen, mate, how are you doing, mate? How are you going? How's your week been? So let me know how close we are on the Adelaide Mariners game. We're at 6 minutes 40 now. 6 minutes 40. So far, Mariners dealing with things in a defensive sense by the looks of it. As are Sydney FC in their game. Cool to see. I wonder what the sales will be like for these pride jerseys that Adelaide are wearing. I actually like the look of it. So the rainbow colours on the numbers and just the numbers. 30 seconds behind? 30 seconds behind on YouTube? Okay, that's okay. That's as long as if it's over a minute, then that's like, geez, that's pushing it. Because then you guys will let me know if a goal scored and I'll miss it. And you guys will spoil it for me. You guys will spoil it for me if there's a goal. But again, we're doing the best with what we can. LaFond. Oh, here's a chance for Sydney FC. Tom Glover has just sprinted out 30 metres, missed the ball. LaFondra's put it wide though. But what a chance! Goodness me. Jacob says Daniel Sturridge needs to be sent back home and stop stealing money from us. Okay, it's a shame. It is a shame, though, we have to say, like, what's going on with Daniel Sturridge at the moment at Perth Glory. If you guys don't know, during the midweek game against Macarthur FC, he came on a half-time off the bench, pulled his groin muscle or something, and went off. I think it was 18 minutes into his appearance. Real shame. Ooh. Jacob Farrell going to have his hands busy with the likes of Yavi Lopez and Lockie Brook down that right wing for Adelaide United. Oh, let's fix up. There we go. Come on, Coast. Let's go. Cow says, too much rain affects the internet speed. Yeah, dude, we've been copping the rain. It's been bucketing today here on the Central Coast. Adelaide looks like the weather in South Australia is pretty fine. think I heard today in Melbourne it was pretty good too. Perth, we're hearing from Perth from the football state's been pretty good as well. Mariners win it back in midfield. Oh, nice leave. Benny and Kalolo. Keep an eye for Benny and Kalolo in this game, who scored a fantastic goal last time out against Melbourne City. I'm hoping that it starts like a positive run of form for Benny, man. I'm hoping he starts a positive run of form. Chance here for Adelaide United. Good block by Kai Rolls. It's still on for Adelaide. Ball comes in from Cavallo. Cleared away by Hall. Let's go. Good defense. Good defense. Adelaide looking to get in behind here. And of course, Dan Hall, Kai Rolls have been so consistent this season, man. So consistent. Adelaide United in the box. Oh, and header goes over the bar. Looks like the camera might be frozen here, guys. I'll try and fix that up. Give me 1 second. There we go. We back. We back. Camera's good. Camera's good. Let me know if you can see me in the chat. Let me know if you can see me in the chat. Stephen Mork playing his final game for Adelaide United tonight. Of course, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he returns. It seems like a very Adelaide United thing to bring back players. I mean, Craig Goodwin does it a lot. So, it might not be his last game forever for the Reds. Got to say that. Mariners having a good spell of possession here in Adelaide. Mariners looking to come down the line. The right wing through Benny and Kalolo. Cutting infield now, Benny. Let's go, Benny. Chancey for the Mariners. It's Muller. Oh, just wide. And just wide from Nikolai Muller. Good chance, good chance, good chance. Good building. We're going to see some good attacking play, hopefully, in this game. From, for me, the Central Coast Mariners. Not if you're an Adelaide fan. And again, between Sydney FC and Melbourne City, looks like it's been a pretty tight start so far. No real major chances for either side. Despite that Adam Lafondra attempt from trying to lob the keeper as he rushed out. Which A-League club did Stephen Walk start at? Asked Marcus. I'm pretty sure he started at Melbourne Heart. Back when they were, before they were Melbourne City. Pretty sure. Melbourne Heart, yeah, Melbourne Heart. And then it was there when they did change to Melbourne City. I think he went to Adelaide after that, and then he spent some time at Brisbane. He spent some time overseas during that too. I think he went to... Is it true that he went to Adelaide, then overseas, then Brisbane, then back to Adelaide? Has he had 2 stints or 1 stint in Adelaide? Maybe it's only been 1. Maybe it's only been 1. But he has definitely played for City, Brisbane, and Adelaide. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Sydney FC. Caceres with a long range strike. Goes wide. Adelaide looking to attack now. It's Lockie Brook. Brings it across the field. Ryan Kitto. Adelaide are attacking here. The ball comes in. Of course, last time Mariners played in Adelaide, man, dude, that was chaotic. So many dramatic refereeing decisions. Alu Kowal scored a goal. That was a dramatic night. I wasn't there, but of course we were all watching it. And it was certainly chaotic. Mariners on the attack. Nisbet. Buzanik. Come on. Let's create something. Let's create something. Let's go. Mariners maintaining just a good spell of possession here. I'm actually okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Jacob Farrell coming down the left, going inside. Can't find Benny. Of course, we'll keep an eye on Benny and Kalolo and Benny Kalolo and... oh, chance for Sydney FC. Guys, what? Benny Kalolo and Namula switching the wings. Cascart says they're talking up the Mariners, the commentators. Who was that in the box? It was Ryan Grant in the box. Almost a chance for Sydney SC, who looked like they've had a bit better of the play so far. Good to see Nikolai Muller getting a decent run of games too at the moment. What is this? 2 consecutive starts now for the German. Made a good bench appearance against Victory last week too, so he's getting some football into his legs, which is what we want from probably our big name player at the moment. Oh, Jacob, sure, that's a free kick. Free kick. Are you in the cove, Xander? Xander in the chat. Are you in the cove right now? Is it pumping? Is it raining? Actually, is it raining down there, man? Give us those weather updates, mate. I think we've got, I believe it was Cameron as well, who I think is going to be at the Adelaide game too. He might tune into the chat as well, halftime. If the Mariners don't make finals, will there be pressure on the manager? I think there will be. Oh, here's a chance for the Mariners. It's Jason coming through the box. And Nikolai, what a save. What a save, Joe Gauci. Well, biggest chance across both games falls to Nikolai Muller. Mariners pouncing on it in the final third, and the German, his shot very well saved by Gauci. Dean says, what a save. Cascar says, dangerous take on Farrell. It was a bit earlier, wasn't it? Yeah. Xander says it's sprinkling. Was a bit heavier earlier. Hopefully, I can see some umbrellas in the stands. They're down there at Cogra, so hopefully it holds off. Very happy to be here, dude. So good. So good. Glad you're soaking up the atmosphere down there. Hopefully not the rain. Soaking up the atmosphere, not the rain. Steven says, dude, it's terrible what's going on in Queensland at the moment too, hey? With all the floods and everything. So if you are tuning in from Queensland, I know Steven's up there in Queensland. Hope you guys are doing safe. Hope you guys are doing okay. Jacob Farrell looking to get ahead. Plays the ball. Oh, good cut out by Javi Lopez. Good stuff from the Mariners in this opening 16 minutes or so. It's cool. Certainly competing with Adelaide in this early stages. Good, well done by Jacob Farrell to win that ball back. Dude, how good's Jacob Farrell, man? I mean, like, obviously he hasn't been perfect, and you can't expect him to be perfect. I mean, this is his first season. But again, if you look overall at his games, man, he's just been so good. Dean says, has anyone realised the colours Adelaide have done under their score with their name? Oh, dude, yeah, it's right. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Usually they have the 2 colours, but they've done all the rainbow. Nice touch. All right. Titan KG stuff in both games, especially this Sydney. This actually, I'll tell you what, this Sydney Melbourne City game might be a low scoring affair, especially with the weather. It might be a low scoring affair. Sydney are looking to attack down the left though through Talbot. Chrissy Talbot. Anthony Caceres is out on the left hand side. Mustafa Amini's been playing well recently. I think he's been doing okay. He's slotted in nicely into that midfield, hasn't he? Chance here for Adelaide United. They're going down the left wing. Well cut up by Dan Hall. That's his specialty, Dan Hall. He does not let that ball come to the box. Cut out those crosses. Xander says rain's picking up. Putting the phone away. Live in Sydney. Live in Cogra, of course. It's good to have people tuning in. We've got around the grounds. People around the grounds. Oh, Bell. Oh, what a chance, Sydney. Oh, header across the face of goal. It's still on. Grant surely offside, but it misses him anyway. I think it will be offside anyway, or a goal kick at least. But good chance for Sydney FC. Ryan Grant, lively in these opening stages. Very lively in these opening stages, man. Adelaide United, meanwhile, have been on the attack recently. Craig Goodwin challenging Lewis Miller. Dude, that was the head-to-head. That was the battle, the key battle that I pointed out in this week's preview, in this week's predictions video. Craig Goodwin, Lewis Miller. I mean, two just absolutely incredible athletes. Oh, big chance for Adelaide United. Header goes wide. I think it was Jacob Tratt. Yeah, it was. Person says Ryan should have shot that. Yeah, Ryan Grant, good chance. Yeah, he headed it across the face of goal. He easily could have gone for the target, hey. It was weird that he didn't, really. It's weird that he didn't. City really haven't made any forays into the Sydney FC box. But they are keeping possession, all right. Meanwhile, Adelaide United. Geez, that was actually really close from Jacob Tratt. Adelaide. A couple good chances for both sides in the Adelaide Mariners game as well. Sydney FC with a couple decent openings. Melbourne City still yet to create anything. Camp Sobham, ooh, almost sneaking in. Almost sneaking in. Here comes Mariners down the right-hand side. It's Lewis Miller with space. Numbers in the box. Is that Jason Cummings? It is indeed. Jason Cummings looking to create space. Here's a chance for the Mariners. And the strike from Arenya. Oh. Saved by Gauchi. Again, good industry there from the Mariners. Jason Cummings, calm on the ball. Brought it back. Found the player in space. Mark Arenya was there. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Let's keep going, eh? Let's keep going. Here we go. Here we go. Adelaide are looking to attack down the left. Kiddo's cross in towards Zibasuki. Goodness me. Jacob Farrell. Get in there, son. Oh, dude. Yavi Lopez has won this. Chance for Adelaide. Cross goes past Zibasuki. Benny and Kalola's there to pick it up. Wow. Wow. Lee Fagan says straight at the keeper, bit that power. Yeah, man, the shot from Arenya had some power on it. And this strike has some power. Oh, my God. Was that Cavallo? Cavallo just had a hit from like 35 meters out, and it wasn't too far away by the looks of things. But goodness me. Adelaide United on the front foot in recent stages of the game. We are Sydney. That chance just stuck in my head, man. Can't tell you why. There we go. Jacob Farrell, eh? Is it someone's last game for Adelaide number? Yes, indeed. Stephen Moore, Adelaide United captain. It's his last game. It's his last game, man. Last game for Adelaide United. So it's a bit of a big deal. Not only is it the Pride game, but it's the final game for Stephen Moore. So yeah. Woo. Yeah, stay safe, Stephen. Hope you're doing okay, man. Hope you're doing okay out there. Obviously, it's... Yeah, man, Queensland have been copping it, man. So we hope everyone's staying safe. Is it a penalty, dude? Oh, it is too. What? Oh, dude, yeah, that's a penalty, man. Mariners have been in the penalty wars recently, but oh, Jacob Farrell brings down Lockie Brook, man. Jacob Farrell brings down Lockie Brook, and I can't complain with that. Dean says fair call, not going to complain. Elliot Fagan says Farrell, you got to be kidding. You're gonna have that in your debut season, man. You're gonna have those challenges that you just. I mean, that was poor judgment from Jacob Farrell there. It has to be said. Craig Goodwin does not miss from penalties. Craig Goodwin does not miss penalties, man. Craig Goodwin does not miss penalties. He's stepping up alongside the man who started his early career at Adelaide United many years ago now. Craig Goodwin up against Birigidi for the penalty to open the scoring. Oh, what a save! What a save, Birras! Let's go! What a save! What a save from the best keeper in Australia right now! Oh, I said it just before that Craig Goodwin doesn't miss penalties. He bleeds! He bleeds red, but he bleeds! What a save, Birragiddy! Oh, chat's going off. Dean says, Bizza. Saved, it says Cuss. Elite Fact says, come on. Jaden says, saved. Let's go, guys. Oh, it's massive. It's massive. Dude, the hat went flying. It's massive from Mark Birragiddy. I said it before. I said, Craig Goodwin does not miss penalties. And I was nervous. I conceded. I was like, this is going to be 1-0. Adelaide United coming again. Cross goes out of play. Mark Birragiddy is one of the best players in the Mariners squad and has been for the past couple of years now. Oh, dude, it's massive. What? That could be a big moment in this game, man. That could be a big moment in this game. Really, really big stuff. Really, really big stuff, man. Mark Birragiddy, though. What a beast. What a save, dude. What a save. What a save. Craig Goodwin went down to that left-hand side. Mark Birragiddy's right. Straight down. Strong hands. Strong hands. Costa's not... I know Costa's an Adelaide United fan. He's not happy. That's right, Jaden. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hopefully that can springboard a Mariners attack here. Hopefully we can grab a goal at the other end. Adelaide United will want to keep that momentum rolling. This attacking momentum that they're certainly been creating the better of the chances. As you have to expect, the home side. Ibisuki goes down. I don't know about that. It's still on for Adelaide United. It's Stephen Mork in the box. Goodness me. Please don't give away another one. Don't give away another one, man. Adelaide United is still on the front foot here, though. Oh, come on. You can see a good defensive shape here from the Mariners. They've got the numbers back. We should be able to hold out here. Should be able to hold out. Coming down the right. Well, oh, cross comes in. Jeez. Wow. That's going in the A-League highlights. This is Dean. Cooper says, I was doing freestyle swimming on a footy oval. That's how much I flooded. Jeez, dude. Love it. Wow, man. So already a big moment in the Adelaide Mariners game. Massive penalty save from Mark Birragiddy. Massive penalty save. Lee Falcon says, for the strongest starting 11 we played today, we aren't playing the best. I think it's been okay. Some poor giveaways, some poor challenges. But overall, I think it's been okay. And again, like I mentioned, you have to expect Adelaide to dominate some stuff. The chat hopes Central Coast Mariners win it. How's it going, mate? I hope so too. We're keeping an eye, of course, on both games. And again, just a reminder, guys, the clock that you're seeing here on the live stream is synced up to the Sydney FC Melbourne City game, which is available on free-to-air if you're in the states of New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria. Just tuned into that Sydney FC Melbourne City game. And in this Sydney City game, dude, it's been really tight stuff. There hasn't really been many chances created at all. Sydney FC with a couple decent openings. Melbourne City, without Aidan O'Neill, man. Without Aidan O'Neill, they're a little bit of a different side, aren't they? I mean, Roston Griffiths is a classy player, but... Yeah, man. Arenya being chatted to by the ref. Dean says Arenya needs to calm. Jane says Mork is a grub. Not a lot of... I'll tell you, there aren't a lot of fans of Mork here. Sydney are in behind. Lafondra. Oh, Glover's come out again. Still on here for Sydney. Caceres. Camp Sober. Sky Blues, can they find the first goal of the evening across both games? Well defended by Scott Galloway. Central Coast Mariners on the front foot. Good cross. Jason Cummings, was it? Was that it? Yeah, it was Cummings. He goes down, but I think... Has he won the side of corner? I think he has. Corner for the Mariners. First corner of the game for the Mariners. First corner of the game. And here's a strike. Oh, and Sydney FC... Very close to finding the opening goal. Forces a good save out of Tom Glover. It was Milos Ninkovic with the strike from outside the box. Sydney FC. Turn the screws. Some of you guys weren't that confident in Sydney FC, man. Some of you guys want that confidence in Sydney FC. You gotta. I'm backing them, man. Corner for the Mariners. We missed the corner for the Mariners because they happened at the exact same time. Well worked, Benny and Kololo with that. Oh, dude, it almost worked out. It almost worked out as a shot. Yeah. Great one, says Kauskas. Another corner for the Mariners here. This time from the other side. We'll keep an eye. Oh, but Melbourne City are in. Jamie McLaren. Oh, what to save? Own goal for Sydney FC. We're keeping an eye on the Mariners Adelaide action. And the header's just gone over the bar. Well, everything's happening all at once. Jason Cummings has just missed in front of goal. But at Sydney, it's an incredible own goal, is it? It was a well-worked goal. Matthew Leckie teeing it up. It was Jamie McLaren who was teeing it up. Matthew Leckie was there. And it's rebounded off. I think it must have been James Donachie. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Melbourne City. To Melbourne City it is. Oh, it's Paolo Retre. It's Paolo Retre. It's Paolo Retre. The former Melbourne City man. Melbourne City are up 1-0. The reigning champions are up. Just as I was... We've got a fly flying around the camera. Just as I was saying that Sydney were looking all right. And, man, all the drama was happening at the same time then. Oh, my goodness, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah. Sanders in here says, well, Paolo, I mean, what can you do when the ball's coming back right back at you like that? You can see he was devastated. He still looks devastated. They're showing a good close-up of him on the TV here. Wow, own goal. That's right, Aussie Fitness. City are up. City are up against Sydney FC. And a big goal, considering Sydney have been looking good so far. And Mariners very close to opening the scoring in South Australia. It's hectic stuff now. These games starting to really open up. Been plenty of highlights so far in the opening half now across both games. Mariners looking to attack again down the right. Lewis Miller plays a low ball. Doesn't find a teammate. The 33rd minute in the Sydney Melbourne City game. Paolo Retre with the own goal. City are up 1-0. Wow. That's right in the chat. Retre was about to praise Sydney's defence. It was a great neck minute own goal. Look, defensively, I mean, they've been okay, but that fast attack from City, and they made them pay. They're looking to get back here, City. Camp sober. Mariners on the attack, though. Benny and Kololo on the right. He's been involved early on and wins a throw-in. Benny, man, his confidence has grown, I'm telling you. Even after he scored that goal in the City game, he looked good. And tonight, he's looking to get involved. Here he is again. Back for Miller. Adelaide have numbers in the box. Lewis Miller decides to go back for Bozanic. Here's a chance for a long-range strike. Bozanic! Oh! Well, another on-target strike. I think that might be the third on target on shot for the Mariners, which is pretty decent for a first half away from home. Pretty decent from the Mariners, but Ollie Bozanic, long-range strike. Not that much power on it, to be fair. Scotty says, Sydney are in a fight for the final six now. I think they are. Dude, I think a lot of teams are. I think when you look at the ladder, Western are absolutely pulling away. I mean, Western, honestly, will probably lock in a top 2 spot at this rate. And I think for Melbourne City, man, I think Melbourne City will be the other one up there in the top 2. But Sydney FC are in the fight, as well as Wellington, Adelaide. If you want to include Melbourne Victory in there as well, if they can turn the season around, who knows? Mariners looking to get forward again here. Here's a chance brewing. Benny and Kololo. Jason Cummings. Strikers blocked. Mariners still on here. Jacob Farrell, come on. This is better from the Mariners. We've had a good spell here. A good spell here now. Jacob Farrell down the left for the Mariners. Gets the cross in. Here's Benny in the box. Cummings. Comes out. Nisbet winning it back. No, he loses out. Adelaide can come the other way. Dude, man. Oh, no, Dan Hall screws it up at the back. Is that a foul? It's not. Is that a foul? It's advantage paid. Stephen Mork on the attack for Adelaide United. Mork for Lopez. Good save. Birigidi to stop the cross, and Mariners can work it away. Wow, Adelaide trying to sneak down the counter-attack there. Mariners can create a counter-attack of their own here. It's space. Miles of space. Benny, use the space, son. Use the space, son. Run. Run, bro. Benny and Kololo cuts inside. Finds Arenya. Come on. Oh, it's an interesting pass from Arenya. Finds Bozanic, who gets it to Nisbet. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. In towards the box for the Mariners. Cummings. Oh, it's Benny Colombo in the box. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Benny! Is it a goal? Is it awarded? It is! Mariners are up 1-0. Benny Colombo scores in consecutive games. The Frenchman does it again. The Frenchman does it again. Benny and Colombo. Yes! The chat is going off. Dean says Benny. Jaden says yes. Cuss says go Mariners, let's go. Benny and Colombo, cool as you like, in the box with composure, calm, and he bags it. Thumbs up from Benny and Colombo. I freaked out for a second there because I thought maybe the goal wasn't going to stand, but what a goal! 2 in consecutive games for Benny and Colombo. 2 in the space of just a few days. Super stuff from the Frenchman. And Adelaide United are down at home. We love it. Well, we are approaching the 40-minute mark in both games, and it's the away sides who hold the lead. What a goal. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. What a finish from Benny. It was beautiful, wasn't it? Dean says clean finish won't get any better. Just slots it in. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Meanwhile, it looks like Melbourne City are reclaiming a bit of a hold in this game against Sydney FC. After that goal's gone in, they're holding on well. But that's a massive lead now for the Mariners. And of course, we can't forget, guys. Guys, we can't forget. This is exactly what happened a few days ago. And of course, I mean, I'm sure we're not going to see, hopefully we're not going to see what happened in that game again here, where Benny and Colombo scored first in the game, and then it was just utter chaos from there. So hopefully it's not the same story unfolds here. But you can see here, they're just showing the replay, a crappy clearance, and the ball falls to Benny. And the control, Cummings, brilliant from Cummings, just to feed it to Benny, and too much space. You can't give space to a player in the box like that. That's poor defending from Adelaide. Ryan Kitto exposed. Benny and Colombo punishes Adelaide United. Mariners are up. Let's go. It's a massive goal. Dean says, we are the Coasties. Let's go, man. Let's go. Cooper says, Trat is so bad. Should have done better there to win that aerial duel. It was a weird one. Adelaide Calvert will be spewing, will be filthy in the halftime sheds with that goal, man. That's not a goal that you want to concede, eh? That's right. Cooper says Trat with a lovely clearance into the box. Oh, mate. Hilarious stuff, eh? Hilarious. Here we go. Come on, Coasties. So both away teams are up tonight so far. It's Trat. Was it Trat with the clearance? It was definitely Kitto on the marking Benny, wasn't it, though? Mariners could come. Oh, Cummings. Look at Jason Cummings. He's making the run every time, man. I swear. He's making the run every time. Dan says, "Wait, course, this isn't your." I know we've got a bit of a different setup today, don't we? Bit of a different setup. Rocking the lounge room setup today, eh? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Yellow card for Ryan Grant. Free kick for City in a decent position as the rain pours down in Cogra. Here we go. I said it, dude. I said it before Benny scored the goal, that he had a spring in his step since scoring that City goal. Just shows, man. Mariners are coming forward again here. Lewis Miller looking to get around his man. Good defense there. I think it was Ryan Kitto. It's been a decent half for the Mariners, man. Important goal. It's a City free kick, though, delivered by Berenguer, headed clear by Retre. Talbot can get it away. Oh, well done. Here's a chance for City. It's Andrew Naboot, is it? No, it's Nuno Reis. Oh, it's not the man who you want on the ball because he scuffed up the cross, but it's turned out for a City corner. Decent result. Decent result. We're edging closer towards halftime here. Still the away sides hold the lead in both games. Dude, it is bucketing in Sydney. Xander, I don't know if you're in the live chat right now, but we hope you're staying... I mean, well, you wouldn't be staying dry if you're in the Cove, I'll tell you that. But it is bucketing in Sydney right now. Goodness me, look at this. These players are soaked. Meanwhile, in Adelaide, it looks very nice. Corner for Melbourne City. Leckie heads it in. Meanwhile, it looks like Adelaide United had a chance. Lockie Brook was it. Curling shot went wide. Lachlan Brook involved. Involved so far. All right, can Sydney FC get something back before half-time? They've had a couple decent chances, but they haven't been dominating, maybe as much as they would have liked. Ryan Grant coming down the right for Sydney. They've got numbers forward here, Sydney FC. Switch comes out. Great pass by Talbot. Finds, Retre for Talbot. Oh, almost a goal for Sydney FC. Mariners come forward now. The action doesn't stop. Great ball for Farrell. Oh, dude, imagine if Jacob Farrell scored that volley. Imagine if Jacob Farrell scored that volley. I would have freaked out, man. Was that Bozanic with the ball? What a pass. Was it Josh Nisbet, man? Josh Nisbet sent it across. It was Jason Cummings. Dude, Jason Cummings, what a half he's had. Involved again. But what a pass. Oh, Farrell. Just poor technique in that one. Poor technique. Needed to get around the ball. Needed to come from the side. Maybe even cross it in. He definitely could have gone for the shot, though. F. Melzini says, loving these double watch-alongs. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And again, if you guys are enjoying this and if you haven't done so, feel free to hit like on this live stream. If you haven't done so, if you can hit like, it helps me out heaps. Helps me out heaps. Boosts it out to YouTube more, gets more people involved, and that's what we want. That's what we're all here for. Here's a chance for the Mariners. Oh, it's just gone past Nicola Muller. But of course, we want to make this a big community of A-League, Australian, football-loving fans. That's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, man, dude. This has been an exciting opening 40 minutes or so of these two games. We're approaching half-time in the Sydney City game. Still have about 5 minutes to go in the Adelaide Mariners game. Sydney FC are on the front foot. Ryan Grant has been heavily involved for Sydney FC. As is this man, Paulo Retre. Melbourne City have had their defensive woes, and the ball comes in towards Grant again, who can't keep it in play. Goal kick. Jaden says, Central Coast Mariners looking very dangerous, and I love it, dude. It is good. It's good to see. It's good to see we've been controlling the ball and moving forward well, man. Moving forward very, very well. See Nick Montgomery looking very dapper in his navy blue shirt. Love it. Collared shirt. Very nice. Sammy's in here, says, come on 1-0. Sammy, of course, a Melbourne City fan. Pretty sure I have some Melbourne City vlogs on your channel. Is that right, Sammy? You got some Melbourne City vlogs on your channel. Halftime. Ooh, halftime sub predictions. I don't know if we'll see any halftime subs, man. I don't think. I mean, just from a Mariners point of view, first of all, I don't think we'll see anything. Adelaide, maybe. I think they might want to change things. Maybe get some more control in it. Meanwhile, for Sydney and Melbourne City, I mean, Sydney have a lot of weapons on the bench. If there's a team tonight that has weapons on the bench, it's Sydney FC. Goodness me. When you got Barbarousis, Bobo, Bahagia, 3Bs. Who else do they got there as well? O'Toole, defensive option. Ben Warland. So maybe some changes for the Sky Blues. But apart from that, I don't think we'll see any changes, hey? So Mariners would love to maintain this lead. It's as a ball in for Adelaide in towards Ibusuki, though. His cross comes in, or well defended. Putting his body on the line there was Jacob Farrell, who's really had a hectic game. Is he all right? Jacob Farrell, the young gun, has stayed down after that heavy collision. Fair collision, of course. I'm pretty sure with Stefan Mork. And it is half-time between Sydney FC and Melbourne City. between Sydney FC and Melbourne City. So they're going to the halftime sheds. Meanwhile, we still have play here. It was Lockie Brook who was contesting with Jacob Farrell. Those guys have had a big fight so far. Jacob Farrell's up and looks all right. Is Narsingh playing for Sydney tonight? No, unfortunately not. I was expecting him to be named on the bench for tonight, but no, he's not on the bench either. So maybe just not ready for games yet. Not sure if he's carrying an injury at the moment, but no Luciano Narsingh, of course, the recent big name signing. So we're leaving the clock running because we do have a game still on, even though the clock isn't necessarily into sync with the Mariners Adelaide game. We will be pausing it. Well, there's a Mariners player who's rolling on the floor. Was he trodden on there? I think it was Nikolai Muller. He's holding his head. Surely players to stop if it's a head injury. Adelaide are coming down the other way, and there is a potential penalty. Is that a handball from a Mariners player? Well, drama here in South Australia. Cross comes in for Adelaide. Well, if there's a head injury, the game has to be stopped. Surely, is it Arenya who's down? I'm not even sure who it is who's down. I think it is Nikolai Muller. Meanwhile, Mariners are going to come the other way. Arenya's through. Mariners player still on the ground. Cummings is central. Arenya taking on the players. Oh, this is incredible. Well, the referee has to stop the game. Muller is down and he's out, man. Nikolai Muller's been down for a minute. Adelaide United still play on, and they could score a goal here. Ball comes in, cleared away by Rolls, and the game will finally be stopped as we approach halftime. Goodness me, chaos in Adelaide. But Nikolai Muller, would love to see a replay of this, because it looked like he was trodden on. Kick it out, Nikolai's down on the ground, says Elite Falcon. Yeah, man. And you can see the referee... Oh, the Mariners bench is complaining. We need to see what happened here. Here's a replay. Oh, that's a knee into the head of... Goodness me. Massive knee into the back of the head of Nikolai Muller. And that's... How does no one see that that's a head injury? Alex King, the referee, needs to stop the game immediately if it's a head injury. That has to be why the Mariners bench are complaining. Dean says, this is confusing. Oh my gosh. That's a hard hit to the head, says Dean. Dude, massive knee to the back of the head. Elite Falcon says that's a red. I don't know if it's a red. I don't know if it's a red. I don't even know. I don't know if it's a foul. It is purely accidental. It has to be accidental. FML says red. Elite says he should be sent off. I don't know about that. Has to be Elisa card, says Jaden. I mean, you have to say it's accidental though, right? Here's another replay of it. It was Ryan Kitto. He's just running for the ball, and Muller's... Again, I'm a Mariners fan, man. Even I think that's... I don't think that's worthy of anything. It's just purely accidental. It's one of those accidental ones, hey? Dean says yellow, maybe? Yeah, dude. Shadow's comment here from a moment ago. How are the Mariners playing? We're doing okay. We're taking it to Adelaide. It's been pretty even stuff so far in terms of chances. It's been pretty end-to-end, to be honest. A good game. A lot of people in the chat saying that that's a red. Shadow says Muller had a hard hit to the head before. Hope he's okay. He looks all right. He looks like he's up and he's all right. It is halftime. It is halftime now in both games, and Central Coast Mariners have the lead over Adelaide United. Melbourne City, of course, have the lead against Sydney FC. It's the away teams who are up so far in both games. Goodness me, what a dramatic half of football. Mark Birighitti with a penalty save. Superb stuff. Superb start from Birighitti. And then Benny Inkololo scores for the second time in 2 games. Fantastic stuff from an informed play right now for the Central Coast Mariners. Fantastic. Shadows in the chat says, I only got back from the Jets game 30 minutes ago. Dude, so good, man. So good. That was a great game. That was a great game, man, wasn't it? Costa says, you realize Central Coast Mariners took advantage as well. How's that a red? Costa said you should have been sent off. I mean, for me, it's still accidental though, isn't it? It's just one of those things where it's just, yeah, man. Kauskas says Muller will be subbed. Well, he was up and he looked okay. He was up and he looked okay, unless there's like any sign of concussion, then yeah, for sure. But he was up and he was all right. I mean, he was down for a little while, though. Love the celebration from the Jets player. Yeah, Becca Mikuladze with the Ukrainian flag. Yeah, it was a great show. It was a great show of support. It was really good to see. And he obviously had it planned. Hey, he had like the bag behind the goal. But yeah, it was so nice. And it was well, the commentary was doing a good job of commentating on it too. Just talking about how sort of a really heartwarming moment from Mikuladze, that celebration. Hey, Shadow says, it was a great game to watch. Pena and Davila both really good. Yeah, man. Great to see those two fantastic players running the show. Jets active support is pretty good. Yeah, dude, Shadow, we were talking about that earlier, actually. The Jets active support, I'm a Mariners fan here, but we have to give credit to them, man. We have to give credit to them. They do a good job supporting their team. Credit where credit's due, eh? Of course. But it is halftime in these two games. Melbourne City won over Sydney FC. The own goal to Paulo Retre City. You have to say Sydney FC probably had the better chances in that game too. But in the Adelaide Mariners game, I feel like it's been pretty even. We will see the stats come up on the screens in a second, which will be interesting to keep an eye on. I think Adelaide probably have had more shots over the Mariners, and Sydney FC probably have had more shots over City. That'd be my guess. That'd be my guess. Shadow says, yeah, they're having a revival right now. Yeah, it's important, man. We just desperately want to see more fans at stadiums, of course, you know. Even the teams that are struggling. So, yeah. Ooh, person asked a big question. Feel free, guys. Halftime's a good time to get into the chat, have a bit of a discussion. So if you want to talk anything A-League, got any questions, drop them in. Person says, will Western United win the A-League? Look, there's a possibility. Yeah, they're playing well enough. And structurally, the best team in the competition by a decent way. There's all sides, including Melbourne City, have shown inconsistency at times. But a team who have obviously lost a few games here and there, but have just been so solid, even in those losses. So solid. So, actually, the one game that I think maybe Western United were maybe a little bit lackluster and outplayed was that 3-1 loss to Melbourne Victory, which was, I think was Boxing Day. Dominic, hello, my friend. Coast Watch, the best A-League watch-alongs and analysis. Thanks, man. Thanks, Dominic. I appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're here for all the reaction, live reaction here. Shadow says, I want to see all teams get some active support back to what made the A-Leagues unique in Australia. Yeah, man. And again, I mean, specifically the RBB were massive for that for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Of course, made a video late last night reacting to the big news. If you guys haven't heard, Western Sydney Wanderers CEO John Sassimus is leaving come the end of the season, which is something that Wanderers fans have been crying out for. They've been crying out for change, and they believe that this is the right move. So it's big news. It is big news. So if Wanderers can get back and get their fans back to the stadium, get their numbers back there, make CommBank Stadium a fortress, that'll be good for them in the A-League. Sydney FC returning to what is their new stadium now, their updated stadium as well, next season, which is going to be great for the Sky Blues. Yeah, man. Jaden asks, big question, if you could take one player from the Jets, who would it be? Well, look, I mean, and again, when it comes to individual players, I'm happy to sort of dive into it because, I mean, you have to respect some of the classy players that they do have there, and they have some very good players at Newcastle Jets. Daniel Pena is an exciting one, though, man. Just an exciting number 10, an attacking midfielder. Having said that, Becca Mikuladze is fantastic. But at Mariners, I think Marco Renya, Mateus Maresh, and Jason Cummings are all doing a decent job. And then we've got Matt Simon to come back as well. But Daniel Pena, I'd probably say Pena, actually. What about you, Jaden? Have you got a Newcastle Jets player you wouldn't mind taking? Shadow says, RBTV, we're calling for it so much. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, RBTV are one of the most vocal, great support for their team. So yeah, it's look, it'll be interesting to see how it pans out over the next couple of years for the Western Sydney Wanderers in terms of whether this is actually going to instill productive change for Western Sydney Wanderers. Dominic says Beckham, Mikkel, that's your Pena. I mean, I feel like they're far and ahead. Jets' best players. I think Thurgate's good. I think Thurgate's a good midfielder. Olivia Bilmal, I like Bilmal. They're probably their four best players. You could probably Valentina Yule. That's their top five best players. Mikkel, that's Pena, Thurgate, Bilmal, Valentina Yule. That's the Jets' best 5 players. Even Jets fans would probably agree with that, I'm sure. Dominic says Pena's left foot has me wondering why he doesn't play in Europe. Yeah, and he's young too, isn't he? Isn't he like 23 or something? Like he's he's still got a lot of football to be played in his career, like heaps. Same with Beckham Mikladati. I think he's young too. And we're seeing it even from the Mariners as well. I think Benny Cololo's 24. I think Cy Goddard's 24. We're seeing some international players come to Australia this season who aren't in their 30s, which is rare for the A-League. And we're seeing, Benny Cololo scoring 2 goals in 2 games just tonight. And obviously Mikladati and Pena doing fantastic at the Jets. So these young guys are coming to Australia, and I think they're using it now. They're viewing it as a legitimate springboard to, shoot them into the line of sight of these European clubs. So yeah, man. Jane says, I would take Thurgate because I reckon he could partner Bozanic well. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I imagine that would be good too. Josh Nisbet is sort of our Angus Thurgate, if you like. That's sort of similar, I guess. Football Podcast is in here. It says, just got back from the Jets game. What a game. Dude, we've got Shadow in here. We've got Football Podcast. Both have come back from the Jets game. How was it, Harry? Did you enjoy it, mate? An epic game. It really, really was entertaining. Newcastle Jets probably will be disappointed they didn't come away with 3 points in the end. MacArthur probably could be disappointed as well. Shadow says, the younger international players, I feel, have more to prove when they come over here. You're right. That's a great point. Because international players, they're coming over here. Even though some of them say they're not coming for a holiday, there's still, they're sort of past their peak time. Whereas, like, younger players coming from overseas, I like it because, you're right. They come over here, and as you said, the Shadow, they have something to prove. Like, they want to perform well. And that's good. That's good for the A-League. It's a win-win because it's good for these A-League teams who want to succeed, and it's good for these players who individually want to succeed and have, maybe a championship winning season with a team like Mariners, like Newcastle Jets, whatever, and then, springboard onto Europe, which of course, can't deny is obviously a big step up. So, yeah, man. Dominic says, correct. A-League is on the come up. Hopefully, dude, it is. And honestly, and I know like a lot of times it doesn't feel like it and there's a lot of negative things going on. But again, despite what happened last Tuesday in the Mariners City game, I just want to reiterate, again, on this channel, I know some of you guys have been watching for a while and thank you guys so much. Some of you guys might be tuning in. This might be your first time seeing me. I just want to keep encouraging this positive discussion around Australian football. If we want it to grow, if we want to get out of this negative sort of talk and this all the negative discussion, the fans, us, the people at the grassroots, I'm just one of you guys at the end of the day, just another fan. We're gonna be productive in our conversation. We're gonna be optimistic about it. We're gonna be going to games. We're gonna be inviting friends to games. Building the excitement around these teams in the competition. So yeah, man, there's a lot of potential still for growth. In the A-League, and it's we're obviously in these last few years it's been a bit of a low period. Obviously COVID has had a massive effect, and we all know about that. But look, man, I'm hoping there's a lot of potential still for Australian football, man. We've got a long way to go. But it's exciting being here at this period now, man. We're living through the early years. It's still very young. The A-League is still very young in the big scheme of things. Yeah, man. So, Sydney FC 0, Melbourne City 1, Adelaide United 0, Central Coast Mariners 1. It's the away teams who are running the show tonight in the A-League. I wonder how it's going to pan out from here. Sydney FC, of course, are absolutely going to push late. They always do it at home regardless. And do have the likes of, I'm sure we'll see Costa Barbarouses. We're absolutely going to see Bobo, who did it again last week against Wellington Phoenix, scored a goal to rescue a point. Bobo will come on. Barbarouses, those guys might come on at half-time. Max Burgess is there as well. But Trent Bahagia, Sydney FC have attacking options. And to think they have all of those players, Sydney FC, and Luciano Narsingh's not on the bench? That's terrifying, man. It's terrifying. Couchcat says, give it to Benny. He wants to score. Absolutely, doesn't he? He's on fire at the moment. Shadow asks, is Narsingh on the bench? Unfortunately not. No Luciano Narsingh involved in the Sydney FC squad tonight. No Luciano Narsingh tonight. Oh, but man, Sydney FC, I reckon will come back. Maybe snatch a draw. I reckon from here, Sydney 1, Melbourne City 1. I reckon Sydney just come back, grab that equaliser. And look, I said it before the game, man. We know that Adelaide United just throw everything at teams in the final 5 minutes. They throw everything. This is going to be a test for the Mariners the second half. This is going to be a massive test for the Central Coast Mariners in the second half. We're about to get underway back in Cogra. Of course, guys, the clock that you're seeing here in the middle of the screen, the bottom middle, is synced up to the Sydney City game. So that'll be synced up there. Of course, there is always a slight delay on the YouTube live streams. But once again, thanks guys for tuning in. And if you haven't done so already, just a reminder, hit like on the live stream. You can hit like, which is a great way to show your support. I appreciate it, guys. So about to get underway back in Cogra. It looks like the rain has halted for now, but it was bucketing in the first half, man, down in Sydney. As we are underway in the second half for Sydney FC and Melbourne City. Sky Blues looking to hit back in this second half. Of course, Melbourne City, though. This could be a big 3 points. Dude, this is a big 3 points for Melbourne City if they can hold on, because then it just extends that gap between second and third in the A-League ladder. Ooh. Dude. If they could get that gap and grow that gap, Melbourne City, be massive for them. And Sydney FC, again, if they want to hold close to the top two, man. Yeah. Football Podcast says, enjoyed every second, Lockie. We looked a lot better today, especially our wide scored late on, but a disallowed goal. I was going crazy. Yeah, Eli Babal, man, almost a hero at the end. Got the equaliser, almost got the winner. He was definitely offside, though. Yeah. Dominic says, did everyone see Samuel Silvera for the Jets tonight for the Jets? I was so impressed, but I can't wait to see him in upcoming games. He showed flashes of being a star despite not scoring. I agree. Silvera started today. A rare start for Silvera. He hasn't really been getting a look into the starting lineup. He's been coming off the bench a lot, but he was good. He was good. Sammy Silvera did an okay job. He did all right. Sammy Silvera. Newcastle and Jets were good. Both teams were good. The good thing about the Jets MacArthur game, the reason why it was so good is because both teams weren't bad. Both teams were very good. You know, there wasn't a team that was sort of poor. So there were some good displays from a lot of players here. Here's a chance for Sydney FC. Cam Sober with a strike across the face of goal out for a goal kick. Kaus asks, what's going on with Ruan? Well, Ruan, I mean, he was having problems with injuries in the opening rounds. He missed the very first competitive game of the season, the round of 32 FA Cup game against Blacktown City and Mudgee. Was there in the F3 derby, missed some games here and there, went off round 2 against Wellington with an injury. He's just sort of been in and out. But Dan Hall's come in and has just been playing so well. So at the moment, Ruan Tongik's been on the bench for the last 2 games. He's on the bench right now. And he's not going to get a look in with the way Dan Hall's playing. And I'm the biggest Dan Hall fan, so yeah. I'm the biggest Dan Hall fan. And how can I forget to tell you, I got Jordan Elsie's boots. Football Podcast, Harry, that is so good, man. Jordan Elsie's boots. That is awesome. What color are they? What color are the boots? I can't remember what color boots he was wearing. That's sick, though. He had a good game. Jordan Elsie was very good for Jets. Very good for Jets. Very good. Central Coast Mariners and Adelaide United are back out onto the field. This is the test for Mariners. They've been in the wars for these last few weeks. Can Mariners hold on here for what will be a massive 3 points? And again, increase that gap at the top. Well, in the top 2 for Melbourne City. Oh my goodness. Jaden says the only reason Tongik isn't starting is because he's a bit injury prone. Plus, he can't really drop Hall or rolls. I agree. Yeah. And the games that Tongik has been playing, he's looked out of it. Like there's been some games where he's had to come off early, or he's looked a bit underdone. So I'm not sure whether there's an ongoing thing there, but he's just not getting a solid run. And Dan Hall's just been. Look, if a player is starting and playing well and just consistently, like you don't want to change it, man. You don't want to change it. Hey, absolutely not. Second half in Adelaide. Let's get some water. Let's go. Of course, the clock here is ticking for the Sydney-Melbourne City game, but we are about to get underway in the Adelaide Mariners game, which is just a few minutes behind the game in Sydney. Here we go. Dominic says, approaching 5 a.m. here in New Jersey, USA. Cannot miss these games. Love this league. Dominic, so good, man. Love to hear it. Chance for Melbourne City. They've just... Oh, over the bar. What a chance for Melbourne City to open this, to double their lead. Matthew Leckie has just blasted over from like 3 meters in front of goal, man. Wow. Gianluca's in here. How's it going? You catching these games tonight, Gianluca? Which one are you watching? Also, if you guys are watching one of these games, let me know which one are you watching. Which game are you watching right now? Are you watching the Sydney City game, the grand final rematch? Or are you watching the South Australia duel between Adelaide United and Central Coast Mariners? Let me know in the chat which game you are tuning into. We are watching both. Or if you're watching both, let me know. Adelaide United looking to get in early here. Mark Birighitti, of course, making that fantastic penalty save in the first half. Mark Birighitti, second penalty save of the season, made one in round 2 against Wellington Phoenix. So, dude, so much to keep an eye on in the second half. We can expect both of these home sides across both games to really push. Especially late here. Stephen asks, what is RBBTV? RBTV is the Wanderers fan media YouTube channel. They do a lot of fan interviews of the games, the fan cam stuff. They do a podcast and stuff. So good chat, good chat, especially if you're a Wanderers fan, man. Wow. Calscar says Mariners need to get moving. Yeah, we're going to make sure Mariners have to make sure they keep the energy up. Dominic says, I'm watching City instead of watching on either my phone, tuning into Coast Watch for the watch along. So good, dude. Appreciate it, Dominic. Yeah, RBTV is that Wanderers fan channel. Oh, Sydney FC looking to get in here. Chris Talbot, the youngster, back for Caceres. Berenguer. Good fight from Berenguer. He's coming forward. Look at Florent Berenguer go, man. Oh, he's going to lose the ball there. Berenguer loses out in that counter-attack. Good chance for Melbourne City, though. Good chance. Gianluca's watching both. Very nice, very nice. All right. Sydney FC already looking to push City here. You can see the numbers that are getting back for Melbourne City, though. Foul. Jacob Farrell, though, on was it a Yavi Lopez, was it? Stephen, the RBTV is the Wanderers fan channel. Here's the corner. 5th corner of the game for Sydney FC. This is a chance for the Sky Blues to get an equaliser. Caceres' ball is a deep one towards Donachie, though. Back in. Here's a chance. Sydney equalise. Milos Ninkovic can't miss from there, and it is game on in Cogra. 1-1. Sydney 1, Melbourne City 1. Steve Corica applauds it. It was a deep corner, but a goal for Sydney FC. Milos Ninkovic. Wow. He was happy with that one, wasn't he, Milos? No, we conceded, as it says Anis. Wow. The corner came in. Donachie won the header. Oh. Curtis Good just scuffs the clearance, and Milos Ninkovic there to smash it home. Wow. Xander's in here, says, let's go. Xander, of course, at the game in Sydney. Cove must be pumping right now. How good. Dean says Sydney's winning. I'm calling it. Jaden says I'm watching the Central Coast game while I'm doing icon swaps on Ultimate Team. So good. Ninkovic, that's right, Shadow. Ninkovic with the goal for Sydney FC. It is game on. We've got a game. Well, of course, both games are still got so much to go, but wow, man, entertaining stuff panning out here today. / tonight. So 1-1 in the grand final rematch. Anything can happen from here, dude. Melbourne City will be disappointed that they conceded a goal so early on in that second half, man. This has really opened it up for them. Who's going to win now, asks Zane. I could see it being a draw from here still. I think it's still going to be a draw in the Sydney game. Sydney have won a foul here and are going to look to go quickly on the counter-attack. Quick release for Cam Sober. Ryan Grant's there with him. Chance for Sydney FC. Here's Lafondra. Ninkovic! Oh! Sydney FC. So close to 2. Brilliant move. What a move from Sydney FC. Cam Sober. Grant. The pass. Lafondra leaving it perfectly. And Ninkovic once again. Was that a save? Oh, he's missed. It's a terrible miss. It's a terrible miss from Milos Ninkovic. Oh, he's a class player and he's missed. And I said City missed a sitter. I thought it was initially, I thought it was saved by Glover, but that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Shadow says Ninkovic should have scored again. Did you just see that miss? That's right, Zane. Dude, what a miss. What a miss. Meanwhile, of course, we're trying to keep an eye on both actions across both games, I should say. Gianluca says Sydney are on fire right now. Adelaide corner, though. The header comes in for Adelaide. Punched away by Birigidi. Still in there for Adelaide United. Scrambling around. Here's a chance. Oh, dude, that was so scrappy. Adelaide have equalised. Ibusuki has scored. There's a tussle in the box, dude. Mark Birigidi. Adelaide have equalised off a corner. It was scrappy stuff, dude. Jane says, God damn it. Goal, Adelaide. Punch from Birigidi. Oh, that's so scrappy. Oh. That's a rough goal to concede, man. Ibusuki with his 3rd goal for Adelaide United. Hiroshi Ibusuki there to put it home. Damn it, dude. That's a frustrating goal to concede, dude. Oh, I thought we dealt with that. It was an interesting decision to punch it by Mark Birigidi. I'm not sure what he was doing. He sort of punched it right back into the group of players. Gianluca says, I want Central Coast Mariners to win so bad, even though I go for Western United. Wow, man. Costa's celebrating the goal. That's right. Yeah, Jaden. Dan Hall is indeed down, holding his back. Dan Hall, centre back, is holding his back. Meanwhile, it looks like it's going to be... Oh, no, is Talbot coming up? No, it looks okay. Are we keeping a VAR having a look? Dan Hall goes down after a tussle with Lockie Barr in the box. I don't think the VAR are having a look at it, are they? I don't think there's any... I mean, to my eyes, there's no potential... there's no foul in there, but it looks like we're getting the game underway. Alex King, does he look cool? Yeah, it's play on. So it's 1-1 in both games. Goodness me. So the away team's up at halftime, and both home teams have equalised within the opening 10 minutes of the second half. Both home teams. Wow. Gianluca says, what are your thoughts on Nkololo lately? He's been in some... he seems to be in form. Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. He's been fantastic. Love that he's got 2 goals in 2 games. Meanwhile, Nikolai Muller's gone down. The challenge from one day was a clumsy one, man. And Mariners have won a free kick on the edge of the box. Mariners have won a free kick in a very good position. One day bringing down Muller. This is Oliver Bozanic territory right now. You guys might have seen, I put up a video. Ollie Bozanic scored a free kick in his 100th game against Western Sydney Wanderers back in December. I took a video of it. It's up here on YouTube. The video's up there on YouTube back in December. But here we go. It is a yellow card, I believe it was, for one day. It's a 5-man wall for Adelaide United, but this is Ollie Bozanic territory. Nikolai Muller standing there as well. Chris Talbot's coming off for Sydney FC, replaced by Connor O'Toole. Bobo, the super subs, coming on for the Sky Blues. For Lafondra. But here it is. Ollie Bozanic with a free kick. Oh, headed off the wall. Out for a corner. It was a very tall wall that had Ibusuki in there, who I believe is, what, 6'5"? 6'5"? Ollie Bozanic, what a chance. Oh, it was Ibusuki, I think, who got there. And it must have been Jacob Trad in there as well for the wall. Corner for the Mariners. Comes short. Benny and Kololo. Go short again for Bozanic. It's hit. It's taken a deflection. Still on here for the Mariners. Let's go. Benny on the right. Still on here for the Mariners. Looking to take him on. Wins another corner. For the Mariners. Mariners looking to hit back straight away after conceding at a set piece of their own. Wow. Wow. Zane asks, do you support anyone in Europe? I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan in the Premier League. Yeah. All right, Central Coast Mariners with another corner here. It's going to be Benny and Kololo once again, the man in form. It's a decent delivery. It's come out here. It's fallen for Nikolai Muller for the Mariners, who chips it back in. Great claim by keeper Joe Gauci. Great claim by Joe Gauci. Big stuff. Ali Facken says, I don't think we're going to get a perfect chance now. Oh, boy. So Sydney FC have brought on some substitutions. Bobo is on to the field at the hour mark. Oh, Adelaide United almost getting in here. Birigidi smashes it out. Goodness me. Both games beginning to open up here. Adelaide United are coming forward again here. Yabi Lopez feeding it off for Lockie Brook. Chipping it in. Headed away by Rolls. Muller goes down. Wait, is that not a free kick? Is that not a free kick on Nikolai Muller? He's appealing to the... I thought it was a clear free kick. It's play on for Adelaide United, though. I thought it was a clear free kick. Was it not? Was it not? Did I have that wrong? Adelaide United on the attack. Melbourne City getting in behind too. Marco Tilio, here's a chance for City. Cleared away. Again, both games opening up here. Okay. Look, I'll take a draw here, man, for the Mariners, especially after last Tuesday. I'd take a draw. Very low XG in the Melbourne City game. 0.25, 0.63. That's relatively low. Usually you see one team over 1, at least. Adelaide United on the front foot. Stephen Mork playing his last game for Adelaide United with Iwasuki now. Lockie Brook. Good defense, good shape from the Mariners. Holding on here. The space on the left, though. Where is Jacob Farrell? There he is. Adelaide United. Ball comes into the box. Great header by Dan Hall. Back in. And Dan Hall again with the header. Fantastic stuff. Benny and Kololo is there. It's going to be a goal kick. Wow. Wow, man. Elite Facken says Socceroo should get cum dog. Do you think Australia should try to get Volpato to be a Socceroo? Yeah, for sure. I don't see why not, eh? Make it happen. He's obviously playing at a massive club like Roma. So Adelaide, the win probability showing Adelaide 41.9%, which, I mean, being the home team and knowing that how they come at teams late, it's not a surprise, to be honest. But hopefully Mariners, the underdogs, can get the job done here. Hopefully, man. Let's hope we can hold on. Benny and Kololo. He's had a great game so far. He's grabbed the goal. He spread it out left for Jacob Farrell. Chance for the Mariners. Great headed block there by, looks like Yabi Lopez. Okay, approaching the hour mark in Adelaide. We are past the hour mark between Sydney FC and Melbourne City. Mariners almost in here. Player goes down in the box. Is that a shove? Is that a shove? Is that a shove? Adelaide are coming the other way. Craig Goodwin. Adelaide still going. Mariners defenders getting back. Opening for Stephen Mork. Great block there by Lewis Miller. And Mariners can come the other way now through Benny and Kololo. Well done, Benny, to get around his man. He's playing with so much confidence all of a sudden, Benny and Kololo. It's beautiful to watch. He goes centrally for Cummings. In fact, it's Arenya. Out wide for the run of Lewis Miller. Mariners on the front foot now, looking for a chance. Miller into the box. Great turn. Oh, the strike is blocked. That's surely going to be a corner. Surely that went out of play. Yes, it did. Corner for the Central Coast Mariners. This is an entertaining game, guys. Anis is asking for the pen. I want to see replay, but man, I want to see a replay. Hey. Gianluca says Farrell's such a good player. Fantastic, isn't he? Is that Noah Smith that's preparing to come on for the Mariners, though? Maybe Jacob Farrell might be coming off. Here we go. Corner for the Mariners. Corner for the Central Coast Mariners. Here we go. Josh Nisbet. Across for Bozanic. The long-range strike. Again, we've tried that a few times, but not enough power and the right placement on it. It's just... Each time it sailed into the hands of Gauchi. So it's not troubling him at all. Adelaide springing forward and have space on the counter-attack. Melbourne City, meanwhile, have won a free kick in a decent position. Adelaide swing the ball into the box. Jacob Farrell heads clear. Let's go. But having a look here. Andrew Naboot. Oh, just brought down by Connor O'Toole. This is a big chance for Melbourne City here with a free kick. Gianluca says that was a class touch from Naboot. No foul on Muller, no. So free kick for Melbourne City. In a good position, just to the right. Just on the right wing. In a good spot. FML says, I'm nervous. We need to be more aggressive up front. Still have been better than Adelaide tonight. I think it's a fair shout, man. I think we've been very good tonight, Mariners. Let's keep an eye on this Melbourne City free kick. Tilio and Berengar are over it. Tilio's delivery. It's low. Cleared away by O'Toole. Back in by Nuno Reis. Towards Leckie. And there's a head clash in the box between Matthew Leckie and I think it might be Alex Wilkinson. Hopefully both those guys are okay. Head clash between Leckie and... no, it's Ryan Grant, in fact. But there will be a change for the Mariners now. Noah Smith making an appearance against his former side. How about that? Noah Smith coming onto the field. Meanwhile, Zach Clough will be coming on for Lachlan Brook. That's right, Jaden. Noah Smith coming on against his old club, yeah. So, it'll be interesting to see who's coming off. I didn't see who was coming off. So, Zach Clough is on for Lachlan Brook. Who came off for Smith? I still haven't seen who came off for Noah Smith. It is Nikolai Muller. Okay, it is Nikolai Muller. So we are going to see Noah Smith play in a left midfield position, which is the same position he played when he came off the bench during the week against City. Oh. Wow. All right. So some fresh legs on the field for the Mariners, for both teams. Ooh, here's a chance now. Benny loses the ball. City are in the box here. Donachie deals with it. Lewis Miller. Lewis Miller's working hard, as always, man, as always. Cheers, Xander. Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the co-vibes. Mr. Kappa says, that's right. That's right. Oh, you can't blame him, though. I mean, obviously, the Sydney-Melbourne City game is obviously the bigger game for I mean, at least from a New South Wales point of view. So that's the game being shown in New South Wales. There is a potential yellow card. Is he already on a yellow here, Jacob Farrell? Jacob Farrell's just brought down Craig Goodwin. I don't think it's a second yellow. No, it's not. That's his first yellow. So Jacob Farrell goes into the book for a tug on Craig Goodwin. Costa Barbarousse is coming onto the field here for Elvis Cansoba. Not a bad play to bring on, eh? Jean-Luc says, I can see another goal brewing for Sydney in this game. Yeah, I reckon. Honestly, either team could score. Melbourne City have been creating some chances as well, getting in the box. Ex-Limbo, yes, we did see that and actually made a video on it on Wednesday, reacting to it. Chance for Adelaide. Free kick comes in, the header saved by Birigidi. Yeah, Limbo, check out the video we did. I did a video reacting to the news and my assessment on it, so if you want to hear my thoughts, you can check that out. Basically, yeah, the refs admitting that they got it wrong, which was good to hear, of course. Elite Falcon says, hate to say it, we're going to concede here. Let's hold on. Let's hold on to hope. We're approaching the final 20 minutes in Sydney. Final 24 minutes in Adelaide. Still plenty of football to be played. Oh, chance for Adelaide coming into the box now. Big chance, Reds. Big chance, Reds. Benny and Kalolo. It's a block by Dan Hall. And Oliver Bozanic will come away with it. Plays it along the ground for Cummings. Oh, he's taken out of the ball. That's a blatant yellow card. It has to be a yellow card, surely. Is that not a yellow? Did he show me yellow? Cummings, not even near the ball. Just cops the biggest shove. Oh, goodness me. Hey, Mateus Maresh is coming onto the field. Mateus Maresh is coming onto the field to replace. I think it was Arenya that the number he was showing. But look at that. Goodness me. Contact from Jacob Farrell on... from Jacob Trapp. Okay, so Mateus Maresh coming on the field for Jacob Farrell, which means that Noah Smith will shift back to left back. Maresh will play off that left wing, we expect as well. Maresh to play off that left wing. Oh, Miloš Ninkovic. Oh, it's Costa Barbarousis. Getting involved early on in this game, Costa. That's coming on, isn't he? All right. So, look, anyone can score at this point, right? Like, across both games, I feel like anyone can score. Which makes it very interesting, the way it's sitting right now. I'm just hoping the Mariners hold on. Look, I'll take a 1-1 draw, man. I'll take a 1-1 draw. I'm saying it right now as a Mariners fan. FML says Benny's playing so well tonight. Yeah, he's been superb once again. Benny, he's just, in these last two games, he's a different player, isn't he? I was critical of him early on. And here's a chance now for the Mariners. Great ball down the left. It's a chance for the Central Coast. Arenya. Oh, just loses the ball and gives away the foul. Heavy touch. Heavy touch from Arenya. Jane says, hey, Lockie, any hints for the guests coming on the podcast this Tuesday? Well, we don't always have guests coming on every week. Guests come on every now and then to help out with the chat. All right. Okay, so Adelaide United looking to get forward again here. Again, I mean, regardless of what the scoreline is, as I said earlier, Adelaide are going to push, man. It's going to be nervy stuff at the end for the Mariners. Gianluca says Amini always has an impact on the game off the bench. He's been starting tonight, but he's been playing very well. He started tonight, though, yeah. But he has been playing well recently, I thought, Mustafa Amini. Oh, well done by... Is that Lewis Miller? Has he won the foul? He has. Lewis Miller. And there's a yellow card for Jamie McLaren as Sydney FC have picked up a free kick as well. Mustafa Amini winning the foul. FML says, referee being good and fair. Yep, ref's been fine tonight. No incorrect decisions for me. Mariners looking to get in here. Benny on the right wing for the Mariners. Miller overlapping. Here's Lewis Miller in the box. Chance for the Mariners. Lewis Miller cutting in. Big chance. Bozanic. Oh, it's a handball. Is that a hand? No hand, but a player's gone down. Still on for the Mariners. Benny and Kololo trying to get around. What a run! Oh, Benny, if he scored that, oh, what a chance. What a chance. We were just talking about him. FML said in the chat, Benny's been playing so well tonight. Great little move from Nkololo. Won the ball. Got around the defender. 2 defenders, really. And, oh, what a chance, Benny. You have to finish that. Great chance for Benny and Kololo. Kauskas as well. Wow, man. Jeez. Wow, dude. Substitutions. Moture's on for Adelaide. Josh Cavallo is down, holding his shin with a potential injury. Yeah, so close to FML. Benny and Kololo. He's the danger man, man. He's been so good at the moment. He's been so good. Gianluca says, Nkololo been good tonight. Looked really confident on the ball. Great stuff, isn't it? Really good. Composed stuff as well. We're entering the final 15 minutes between Sydney FC and Melbourne City. And it's opening up now. Tilio looking to get forward. Matt Leckie for Melbourne City. Matt Leckie still for Melbourne City. Opts to go back for Jamison, who's on the field for Melbourne City. Showing a replay of... Okay, so there was just a collision of maybe knees there between Josh Cavallo and Benny and Kololo. No foul in it. I mean, they were just both gone for the ball. Looks like Cavallo will come back onto the field, though. So will there be a goal? Will there be a winner found in the Melbourne City-Sydney game? Will there be a winner? Sydney looking to spring forward here. Ball's cut off by Curtis Good. Oh, here's Benny Kololo for the Mariners again, getting around his man. Benny, the danger man. The cross. Here's a chance. Oh, missing the ball. What a chance, Central Coast. Oh, well, we are creating the chances at the moment. Oh, this is brilliant. This has been one of the better attacking displays of the season, you have to say, from the Mariners. And Benny and Kololo again. Well, what a game he's having. What a game he's having. Elite Falcon says, we are getting there. And Elite Falcon, I know you said about 10 minutes ago that we're looking like we're going to concede. We've turned it around lately. Maresh plays a long ball, looking for the man in form. Benny and Kololo holds it up. Oh, he's going to lose it there. Oh, great. Oh, what a challenge. Benny and Kololo wins the ball back somehow. Brilliant. Lewis Miller, Mariners on the attack. Oh, Miller was looking for that return pass for Kololo. It just wasn't on at all. Just plays out of play. Disappointing into that. But Benny and Kololo, my goodness, is he doing anything wrong? Look at the way he won back. What a challenge. Oh my gosh. That's the perfect challenge. Just to poke the foot in there, win the ball back, scoop it away. He's playing with unreal confidence, Benny and Kololo. Wow. It's really exciting to watch, honestly. Wow. FML says, how did he do that? So good from Benny. Mariners looking to spring through again. We win it in midfield. Chance now. It's a return ball. Oh, it's too heavy. It's too heavy through the middle. Big chance, though. It was Noah Smith. Well done, Noah Smith. Meanwhile, City come forward. Jamie McLaren misses. And we'll pick up a corner for Melbourne City. Meanwhile, Adelaide United are in the box here. Here's a chance. Ball comes in. Over the bar. Header from Moture. Big chance, Adelaide United. Both games increasingly opening up, man. It is hectic stuff. Moture with a good chance for Adelaide United. A header right in front of goal. Like he didn't do better than that way with that hey. Cavallo's been good tonight, Gianluca. He's been involved as well. Very lively as always. Oh, of course, playing in midfield tonight. All right. Mariners looking to play out from the back here. 50 minutes to go in Adelaide. Just over 10 to go in Sydney as Max Burgess is going to come onto the field for the goal scorer, Milos Ninkovic. Max Burgess, good play. He's been playing well recently, Max Burgess. Really, really good. Best player in the league so far this season, asks Sane. Big question, big question. Best player in the league so far. I think Florent Berenguer has just been next level for Melbourne City. Florent Berenguer has been incredible. Every game he has an impact. Aside from that, Leo Lacroix has been massive. So, Jamie McLaren, of course, banging in the goals. You can't go past him. Becca Mikaldazzi for the Jets as well. Adelaide. Oh, nice move from Adelaide. They're going to get in behind here on the right. The cross comes in. It's a decent ball. Coming in here with a strike. Oh, great block. Big chance, Adelaide. The following shot goes over the bar, and Mariners dodge a bullet. It was Zach Clough with the strike. Goodness me. Wow. Logie in here says, come on, support Mariners support from the UK. Thanks for tuning in, mate. So good to hear you tuning in from the UK. John Lucas says, love the Adelaide kits tonight. They look dope, eh? The rainbow styling on the numbers look awesome. No, we don't know when Matt Simon is coming back, unfortunately. It looks like his injury is keeping him out for some time, which is a shame. Yeah, it's such a great season last year. Such a great season. So at the moment, I think a draw is a fair result between Mariners and Adelaide, honestly. I think it is. But again, we know as we slowly approach full time, Adelaide and United are going to push. Hey, Sebastian Endo is making a debut for Melbourne City here, replacing Florent Berenguer. John Lucas' Endo is on now. There we go. The Japanese midfielder is on for Melbourne City. Will be interesting to see what he can bring to this Melbourne City team. Good depth now they have, Melbourne City. Here's a chance for Adelaide. The cross comes in, looking for that far post. Oh, Craig Goodwin clattered into by Maresh, who wins the ball. Maresh looking to get around his man. Come on, Mozzie. Well done. Gets the ball up to Arenya. Arenya with a pass to switch the play to Benny. Miller. Come on, Lewis. Be smart. Wins the foul. Sydney FC with a chance. Header comes in from Bobo. Saved by Tommy Glover. So at the moment, it's still close stuff. It's still close stuff between Sydney and Melbourne City too. Honestly, both games. I don't know who's going to win, man. We could see draws in both games. I think we called it beforehand that we might see draws in both games, and it looks like it's panning out that way. But of course, there could be late winners on the cards here. Lewis Miller can't keep the ball in. Godfrey in here says, wake up, Adelaide. John Lucas says, both Adelaide and Central Coast Mariners have had some good chances. 100%, man. Both creating good chances. It's been a great game. Been a great game so far. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Stephen Mork, the man playing his final game for Adelaide United. Adelaide looking to get forward. Good shape from the Mariners. Defensively have been good to keep out what can be a very good attacking side, Adelaide United side. Zane said Sydney dominated the first half. They did indeed. They had the better chances. It's Melbourne City who grabbed the lead though. Chance maybe for Adelaide. Ball goes out of play. So Mariners survive once again. Mariners surviving these attacks so far. Mariners surviving these attacks. Godfrey says, Australia, home of the goals. I hope Adelaide victory at the final. That could be it. If Adelaide make a big push in the second half of the season, they might be there. They could be there. Meanwhile, Melbourne City are charging, looking for a winning goal here. It's Marco Tilio. Connor Metcalf. Endo going a 1-2. Here's a chance for Sebastian Endo, his first touch in A-League football. Looking to tee up Jamie McLaren. Still on. Andrew Naboot loses out to Mustafa Amini. Sydney FC are going to work it away here. Mariners are coming the other way on the counter-attack. Benny and Kololo brings it away for Lewis Miller. Chance from the Mariners. Good strike. Oh! So close from Lewis Miller. So close from Lewis Miller. What a chance for the right back. Oh, Benny Kololo, who's been absolutely incredible tonight. Oh, what a chance. Lewis Miller almost so close to his first goal of the season. Oh, what a chance. Lee Falcon says so close. Wow, man. Wow. Scott says Sydney draw or loss and an Adelaide draw or loss would be the best. Wow, man. What a chance for the Mariners, who have been really impressive again. Benny Kololo has seen so much of the ball, and here he is once again. He's been terrorizing that left wing for Adelaide, and Mariners are in again here. It's another chance. It's Bozanic. It's Orenya in the box. Here's Orenya. Oh, come on. We have to take these chances, man. Oh. Zane, the hat fell off. The hat fell off, man. As this game goes on, the things are just going to be going flying, man. I'll tell you right now. Are we going to be doing a watch long for the Sydney derby? Unlikely, because I'll be at the Mariners Brisbane game just beforehand, and we're doing fan interviews there and stuff as well. So probably no watch long for the Sydney derby that Saturday night. Oh man, dude, I've been so stoked with this performance tonight, man. It's been a spirited performance after some unlucky results for the Mariners. They could be in again here. It's Orenya coming through. He gets it off to Maresh. Maresh in for Cummings. Chance Mariners once again. Orenya, tame shot. Tame shot from Marco Orenya. I'm telling you right now, Mariners should be up 2-1, man. Mariners should be up 2-1, man. Too many chances. Too many chances, man. Wow. Oh, dude, what a chance, man. What a chance. So many chances for the Mariners, dude. Wow. Look, dude, if we end up losing this game, it's going to be really frustrating with how well we've been playing and how dangerous we've been looking in an attack. What a chance, man. What a chance. Wow, dude. Mel says, Marco, he is way better than this. Well, Adelaide United, of course, making a substitution that we all expected. A handshake with Mariners captain Ollie Bozanic. Stephen Moore playing his final game in the A-League for Adelaide United, coming off the field. He leaves for a move overseas to Japan. A player that Adelaide United fans love. Wow. There we go. Standing ovation. And the 15-year-old. Let's try Aaron Kunda. He scored a fantastic free kick a couple months ago against Newcastle Jets, is onto the field. That's an attacking substitution. Oh, man. Gianluca says the momentum is shifting towards Central Coast Mariners now. I know it. You're right, and it's great to see. It's great to see. We're really nullifying this Adelaide United side well. Great block in the middle there by Benny and Kololo. Come on, Maresh, get back. Meanwhile, Sydney FC and Melbourne City are really approaching the later stages here. Sky Blues looking to advance forward. Late on in the game, Max Burgess, through ball, can't find Barbarousis. I reckon a 1-1 draw is inevitable at this stage in this grand final rematch, man. Gianluca says, Mork is a big loss for Adelaide. They'll miss his leadership, in my opinion. Yeah, I have to agree, man. The leadership that he brings in that central role is massive. They got Zach Clough there to replace him, but it's going to be a different look attack now for Adelaide with Clough, with Ibasuki. Adelaide United controlling the ball here, looking to move forward. Aaron Kunda, well done by Maresh to win the ball and plays it up the line for Jason Cummings. He's got Marco Rennie coming up the middle, but not much support aside from that. Mariners players arriving now through the middle. Benny and Kololo's one of them. Great tackle by Kito. Benny and Kololo goes down and he stayed down. Lewis Miller on the right. Come on. Lewis Miller goes down. Has he won something there? Has he? Both Benny Cololo and Lewis Miller are down. And there's a yellow card to an Adelaide United player here, to Ryan Kiddo, potentially for that challenge on Benny Cololo. So perhaps they played advantage. Well, Zane says Caceres is different gravy this season. Dude, Caceres has stepped up big time this season. Yeah, for sure. Oh, was that a foul? That looks like a foul, man. The one-day tackle on Lewis Miller. That's a foul, is it not? On the edge of the box. Meanwhile, it's Cy Goddard who's going to come onto the field, as is Max Ballard. Some fresh legs for the final moments in Adelaide for the Central Coast Mariners. Mark Cotarina coming off for Cy Goddard, and Maxi Ballard, who I'm going to assume has come on for Josh Nisbet, we assume. Keep an eye on that one, though. 4 minutes of added time in Sydney. Melbourne City charging down the left through Andrew Naboot. Endo. Should have been 2 yellows, says Kauskas. Forward ball. Oof, cut off. Oh, it's a winner for Melbourne City. Oh, they've actually done it. Matt Leckie. Matt Leckie's just scored for Melbourne City in injury time. Drama in Sydney. Out of nowhere. Anis is going off in the chat. Steve Corrick is not happy, man. Look at him. Adelaide are pushing here as well, as we keep trying to switch in between both games here. Matt Leckie, though, long-range strike. What a finish. What a goal off the inside of the post. Shatter says, wow, what a goal. Matt Leckie with potentially the winner here for Melbourne City. Adelaide now coming to find a winner now in this game between the Mariners and Adelaide United. Mariners win a free kick. But Matt Leckie, what a strike. Wow, dude. FML says Leckie keeping the haters quiet. He does it again, doesn't he, Matt Leckie? He's playing well. What a goal. I'm shouting, Susanus. Wow, man. Zane says, going to bed. Screw Leckie. Loving the content, man. Keep it up. Cheers, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, Zane. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. So Kolakowski's on for Melbourne City. Meanwhile, there was a foul in the middle of the park. Is there not? No? There is now. And there's going to be a yellow card awarded to... Who was it? Was that Bazanik? So Sydney have to throw everything at Melbourne City now to get something out of this game. Otherwise, they're going to lose at home here. Ooh, head clash on... Or head knock, rather, on Donachie. Play on, though. Sorry, they've won the foul, but Sydney will keep going with it. So, we approach the final stages in both games here. Sydney and Sydney and Melbourne City almost done here. Just over a minute of play left in that game. Of course, the clock here is tracking the Sydney-Melbourne City game. Mariners-Adelaide game approaching the 89th minute. Limbo says we need Alu Kual back, the GOAT. It was Max Ballard with the yellow, was it? The substitute. Well done by Mark Berigidi. Just claims that ball. Dude, if Mariners can hold him for a point here, it's a big one. It's a big point, an important point. Xander says, we were dominating, I quit. Jane's in here says, come dog to score the winner. Would love it. Would love it, man. Would love it. Can Jason Cummings be the hero here for the Mariners? Surely that's a foul for the Mariners. It is in the middle of the park. It is in the middle of the park. Whew. Sydney have 30 seconds to charge ahead here to find an equaliser. Maybe more. There might be extra time added on. Mariners on the front foot now. Lewis Miller. Benny and Cololo in the box. Chance here for the coast. Back for Miller. What can we create? We need the run. We need a run. Benny and Cololo on the right for the Mariners. Is there a late winner here for the coast? Ballard. Cy Goddard. Goddard with his trickery. Is he going to lose the ball? He is going to lose the ball. It means Adelaide United can come the other way. It's a great turn from Moture, who gets the better of Dan Hall. It's a foot race. It's Kai Rolls who comes across the cover. Well covered by Kai Rolls, but Moture showing his speed against the Fijian flyer Dan Hall. And it is full time in Sydney. It is full time in Sydney. Adelaide United and Mariners still have 4 minutes of injury time to play. 4 minutes of injury time to play. Adelaide United are going to push late here, but Mariners have put together a really spirited performance. We're going to now sync up the clock to the Adelaide Mariners game. We're going to now sync up the clock to the Adelaide Mariners game. Here we go. Here we go. A corner here for Adelaide United. Mark Birigidi. Got players around him. Corner comes in for the Reds. Headed clear. The clock is now synced up to the Mariners-Adelaide game here. Clock is now synced up to the Mariners-Adelaide game here. Ball comes in from one day. It falls into the box. Chance for Adelaide. Irakunda! Oh, no! No! Nestroy Irankunda. The 15-year-old does it again. Against the Mariners. Adelaide win it late. Adelaide win it late. Chat's going off. Chat's going off. This is incredible, man. The backflips are out from Nestroy Irankunda. Oh, dude, how did that go in, man? How did that go in, man? John Lucas says, I feel your pain. Don't even go for Central Coast Mariners. And in the chat, it looks like Jaden says it's happened again. Are you kidding me? Dominic says, again, it happens. Oh, man. Adelaide's gone off here. There might be another minute or so. Left of play here. And the Mariners have to charge late to try and get something out of this game. But, dude, it's the same old story, bro. It's the same old story, bro. Moture, again, dueling with Dan Hall. That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. Goal kick. Oh, my God, dude. Bradley says, rough couple weeks for the Mariners, feeling few at the moment. Dude, I don't know what to say, man. I don't think I've ever experienced a run like this of late heartbreak. Like, this is, 6 consecutive games now? 6? Oh, dude. Come on, man. Final seconds. Long ball for Nkololo. Brings it down. Here's the strike. It's blocked by the defender. Still up here for the Mariners. Comes down for Maresh. Players get mixed up with it. Ballard goes back. Lewis Miller on the right. Chance for the Mariners. Here we go. Miller trying to get around his man. He goes down. Is that a free kick? Play on. Oh, it's back in for Kai Rolls. We have to send it here. Kai Rolls sells Irankunda. Here we go. Noah Smith now from left back. Good pass in towards Nkololo, who's had been a fantastic game tonight. Mateus Maresh, ball in. Again, headed clear. It's a corner. It's a corner, man. Final seconds. This is it. This is the final chance, man. This is the final chance. This is the final chance for the Mariners. We are past injury time. We have to rescue something out of this game, man, to break this curse. It's going to be a Cy Goddard corner. It's going to be a Cy... How is Birigiddi's up for it. Birigiddi's up for it. Birigiddi's up for the corner. Everyone in the box now. Comes in for the Mariners. Here's the chance. It's going to come out now. Back in, is it? Can we get it? Irankunda has got it down the line. Oh, my God. Adelaide United are going to score a third here. Oh, no. The shot's not enough power for it. Kai Rolls will reclaim. But that might be full-time, man. Full-time. Full time. Oh my god, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. What a game. I don't know what to say to you guys, man. I don't know what to say to you guys, man. This is it. This is remarkable. This is remarkable. I'm just in shock. This has happened again. And I think I'm not as upset. I'm not crying or anything because this has now happened for what, the fifth, sixth game in a row. And I don't know what to say. It's becoming commonplace now. Nestoria and Kunda. The frustrating thing is both goals were conceded off set pieces too. Hip says in the chat, what do we need to do to win? It's the same thing that I said last week, taking chances. Taking chances. And tonight was a prime example of that because we had some fantastic chances. This, in my opinion, was one of the best games Mariners have played this season. And I'm saying that after we've just lost the game. That was one of the best games that Mariners have played this season. Creating so many chances in attack. Benny and Cololo, fantastic. Cummings involved. Arenya was good. Look, man, I thought we played very well. I thought we were the better team in this game, man. I thought we were the better team. What are we saying in the chat? Jaden says Monty out. 4 gunners in a row. 5 now for Shadow. Just these unlucky moments in the end, man. I don't know what to say, dude. Limbo says Mariners would be the number 1 team if games only went for 80 minutes. Dude, it'd be a different story. It'd be a different story, dude. Wow, man. Look, dude, two epic games, man. Oh, my God. City win at 2-1 over Sydney FC. And Adelaide, man, always come late. And Mariners always concede late. We should have expected this, to be fair, dude. Gianluca says, I think Central Coast Mariners should have won. Yeah, dude. We were so good tonight. So good tonight. And these results are hurting so much, man. Oh, dude, these results are hurting so much. I don't know what to say to you guys, man. Dean says, not impressed that we played well, very well. But for us to lose like that is so annoying, dude. It's frustrating, man. Central Coast Mariners for life says 9 points dropped. Yeah, man. Dominic, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Wow, man. Dude. Wow, man. What is it? I think it is. We just have to take our chances better, man. We could have been up 3-1. We could have been up 3-1 with 10 minutes to go, man. Oh, dude, the boys will be hurting, man. The boys will be hurting after that. It feels so weird, dude. It feels so weird. Jaden says 7 games without a win and tactically outplayed every game, Monty. I strongly disagree with that, Jaden. I strongly disagree with that. I think the City game was very good. I think the Victory game defensively very good. This game I thought was one of our best performances for the season. Perth game we dominated. MacArthur game I thought were better for more periods of that too. So, dude, don't get me wrong. The results are frustrating, but I think to say we're tactically outplayed is I have to disagree with that. I thought again we've been playing very well. We've been playing very well. So it's so hard for me to put the blame on a manager when we've been playing so well. But not putting away these chances is the problem, in my opinion. The Mariners not putting away these chances. I mean, Arenya had 2 fantastic chances and should have scored. And should have scored for sure. Benny and Cololo with a great chance should have hit the target in the second half. In the chat here, we need a better midfielder to play with Vazanik. Maybe. I thought Nisbet looked good tonight, though. Gianluca says, I thought they played well, but just couldn't find the end product in the final third. And, what's the right lineup now? I mean, I think Cummings, again, is looking good. I think maybe Nikolai Muller to maybe play centrally. Yeah, man. Yeah, Xander, Sydney FC, I thought played pretty well tonight. Unlucky to not get the win. So look, two big sucker punches at the end of these games, man. 2 massive sucker punches. Cascas says, we're also playing a lot of games back-to-back with no break. That's why we're tied. It's been a hectic schedule. And look, the guys get back. Mariners get back to Central Coast Stadium next Saturday, 5:05 p.m. kickoff against Brisbane Roar. And I'll tell you right now, and we'll be doing our match reaction too a little bit later, but I'll tell you right now, the Mariners game against Brisbane Roar is a must-win game. These last 3 away games we knew were going to be tough. And unfortunately, all 3 have ended in losses, which is a massive blow. But what this means now is, I know we're talking about Montgomery, we're talking about the team, we're talking about Central Coast Mariners. Next week against Brisbane Roar, I'm telling you right now, put an underline on it, full stop, is a must-win. We have to win against Brisbane Roar. If we don't win against Brisbane Roar, then there's big concerns this season. If we don't win against Brisbane Roar at home next week, we have big concerns this season, and we're a good chance to miss out in finals. We're a good chance to miss out in finals, man. Good chance to miss out in finals. So Mariners have to beat Brisbane next week. Simply have to beat. We can't accept a draw against Brisbane next week, man. The only team below us on the ladder, right? The only team below us on the ladder. 2 goals after the 90th minute, says Costa. That's right, man. Late drama in both games. Late drama in both games. Oh, dude. But again, I just want to reiterate. Next week, man, Mariners fans, please get out to the game, man. Get out to the game. This is a crucial time for the Mariners. Have to get out there, fill out the stadium. Oh, mate. Scott says MacArthur, 90th minute equaliser. Perth, 90+3 equaliser. Victory, 94th minute winner. Adelaide, 92nd minute winner. And you can include the late drama at Melbourne City, which had the obvious right call been made, probably would have rescued a point for the Mariners as well. So late drama not going our way again there. So it is so concerning now, these late finishes, man. Elite Falcon says, if we lose to Brisbane, it's Monty out. Dean says, to be fair, it isn't Monty, it's the Mariners thinking that the game is done in the 85th minute, and then realise when they score after 90 minutes, oh shit, it's not over. It's too late by then. Look, it's just lapses of concentration. Like, we play well for really big chunks, and it's just these lapses of concentration in the key moments. But that's football, man. That's football. That's football. You score a goal in a lapse. You capitalise on a lapse of concentration. It's 2 set pieces. We slipped. We switched off. And that's 2 goals for Adelaide United, and they come away with 3 points. It's that's football, man. That's football. Jaden says it's because we aren't creating enough, or is it just defensively inept in the last 50 minutes every week? Just disappointing and not good enough. I mean, from general play, man, we were very good. I mean, Dan Hall, Kai Rolls, again, were very good at once again tonight. I just have to say that again, but it's the set pieces. That was the concern. Really was a big concern, man. Oh, mate, dude. Oh, FML says I'm swapping shifts at work to go to the Brisbane game. So good. I assume you're talking about the Brisbane game. Mate. Elite Falcon says 5 in the last 6 last-minute goals. Worst defense in the league now. The team have in danger of another wooden spoon and no finals. I'd be very surprised if this side picked up the wooden spoon. I'd be very surprised if Mariners picked up the wooden spoon. And remember, guys, we still have so much football to play. Like, we're not even at the halfway point, at least for the Mariners. We're not even at the halfway point of the season. So much football still to be played. But yeah, man. Mariners for Life says, not going to lie, Mariners are the hardest team in the A-League men's to follow. Right now they are. Yeah, man. Right now they are. Kaz says nothing to do with Monty. Players need to take chances. Talking about the Sydney game, Xander says literally Amini playing so well, but Bratton, we need him, man. He's so demanding in a good way. Yeah, look. Oh. Again, I just want to reiterate, Mariners fans, like, this is the crucial time, man. I know it's hard, and Mariners for Life, you said it's the hardest team to support in the A-League right now. Like, this is the time where you have to get behind your team, man. This is the time. This is the time where you have to get behind your team. This is crucial right now. FML says, of course, been a Mariners member since day one. So good. Wow. Stephen, we're still here, man. Live stream's still going, mate. Live stream's still going, Stephen. Still having a good chat about these games and just after these two, just reacting after these 2 results, man. Big result for City, man. Big result for City. That really boost their chances of heading towards the premiership this season, man. Costa says the Red Army went crazy. Dude, yeah, man. I mean, Adelaide United. We know what they do at home, man. We know what they do, dude. Elite Falcon says, I'm never going to be a plastic fan and stop supporting the club, but this has never happened to us before. Oh, this is unprecedented. And even when you think back to the wooden spoon years of the Mariners, where we picked up 4 wooden spoons in 5 years, which is obviously rough. You know, that game was generally that whole game was the games in those seasons were generally like it wasn't like this when we're considering like constantly late equalizers, or late equalizers or late winners. But this season, I think it hurts too because we started the year so well. We started the year so well, and when you look at this last month, it's been really rough. And look, we played so well tonight, man. We played so well tonight, dude. I have to look at some stats, man. Let's pull up some stats. I'm very interested to see these shot stats, man. I almost want to say that Mariners probably had more shots tonight. Very close, though. Adelaide, 22 shots, 5 on target. Mariners, 19 shots, 6 on target. 43% possession to the Mariners. 50% possession to Adelaide. 7 block shots either way. That's a lot of block shots. It's a lot of block shots. Man, dude. Come on. What do we do? What do we do? Callum says, defensively, we've been so shit for the last 2 months. I think we've been defensively very good, mate. Callum, I think we've been very good defensively. I think in the key moments, we let it slip, and it makes it feel like we're struggling. But if you look at overall across the 90 minutes of all these games, defensively, we're very, very good. Costa says, Adelaide dominated and deserved to win. I wouldn't say that Adelaide dominated. I mean, just look at the 19 shots that Mariners produced. Jaden says we have to change formation change. We have to do something that makes the boys play in a different style because how we're playing just isn't working. Well, look, maybe the 4-4-2 system is just a bit too native. It's a system that you can sometimes be regarded as a negative formation. Maybe a lot of people, again, calling for like a diamond formation or maybe like a 4-2-3-1. I think I'm down for it too. And again, I just can't see it happening. I can't see Monty changing it. Mariners have been playing a 4-4-2 for the last 2 years. Mariners haven't changed formation in over 2 years. I just can't see it happening. But look, I'm down for it, man. I think to play one striker and to play Cummings up by himself and then get Muller in behind as a number 10 would make sense to me. Makes sense to me, man. Adelaide getting finals, says Costa. I think they will, man. I think they will. Cusco says Mariners have been playing the best of all the years. COVID hurt us. Dude, since COVID, Mariners have dropped since then. Since that break at the start of the year. Gianluca says Rolls and Farrell have been consistent performers. I don't think it's the defense letting them down. No, it's not. It's not. And Dan Hall. Look, they've all been superb. Lewis Miller, Dan Hall, Kai Rolls, Jacob Farrell. I mean, Jacob Farrell being regarded as one of the best left backs in the league right now. Kai Rolls gets a Socceroos call up for his fantastic form. Dan Hall's keeping out Ruan Tongic, another Socceroo out of the side. Lewis Miller's, I think, has just been superb. Harry's in here, says, Football Podcast says, sorry about the result, Lockie. Appreciate it, man. Man, Person's in here says, 1201 says that maybe your luck will turn around finals time and you'll win the comp. Look, dude, we have to get to the finals, man. We have to get to the finals first. Need to play Tongic again, says Elite Falcon. I don't think so. I think our defense is fine. I think it's up top where we have to find a different sort of setup. Man. Yeah. I don't know. Because then who do you drop to bring to Tongic in? We need to start trusting our older players, including Tongic. Tongic, I guess, technically, he's one of our more senior players. He's only 24, but yeah. Shadow says, honestly, I think a 5-back formation would work well for the Mariners. It could. And like playing, 3 central defenders, you could do that in Tongic, Hall, and Rolls. And then that allows for a bit more, I guess, attacking freedom for Jacob Farrell and for Lewis Miller, who love getting forward. Jaden says Jacob Farrell has been hit and miss in games. Adam says the problem is that Mariners have had a lot of pressure since COVID, and Tongic has to play. Bookrat, mate, drop the team, bring in a 2-year-old. Dan Hall's been fantastic, Adam, don't you think? Costa reckons Adelaide can make the grand final. Big call, big call, big call. All good, Xander. Enjoy your night, man. So good. NBA Beast is in here. How's it going? Look, guys, we've just seen 2 epic games tonight. I'm so devastated that my Mariners didn't pick up the win after such a positive performance, man. 2-1 for the Mariners. We return home next week against Brisbane Royal. Mariners fans, get out to the game. It is a crucial one. We have to win it. And Melbourne City, the reigning champions, snatch it late at the end there. Away to Sydney FC, a massive 3 points for the City boys. Guys, thanks so much for joining the live watch along. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel later for the match reaction to the Mariners game, man. We've got some things to dive into, to dissect. Colgate in here saying Maresh and then Kalolo played well. And dude, Benny was fantastic again. My man of the match, man. My man of the match, superb. Timothy saying heavily missing the aggression and heart of Matty Simon brings. Dude, that's a fair point as well. Jaden says we play 3 backs, Ruan Kai Dan, centre backs Noah Smith on the left, Miller on the right. I'd still start Farrell personally. NBA Beast, are you Aussie? Yeah, mate. Dude. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off there. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel a bit later for the live match reaction for the Mariners game. Lots to talk about. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.